Hello, and welcome to our very latest episode of the On Point Gaming Podcast. I am CMoney, and I am joined by the always lovely Doodle.
Woo! What's up, everyone? Happy Thursday. Damn, see, that has swag. A lot of swag. Thank you so very much for rocking out with us today. Let's get it.
Bam. Look at first
yes.
of all, the Beanie Gang is in effect.
Woo! In the building, baby.
Do you see there's different music? It's fucking a size so that it doesn't have a large logo there. Okay? It's smaller on purpose.
There are different beanies.
Yeah. Don't you see? Hers is bigger.
That you can get. Hers is big. Don't say that.
The beanie.
The
beanie logo. The beanie logo.
Also,
listen,
I have a smaller head. So
are you saying I got a big head? Wow.
I'm just playing.
Wow.
Babe. I don't even know who said that. Sip, sup.
Sorry. I was just drinking some water from my own
parched.
cup.
Parched.
Since I'm so parched, just need a sip from my.
Oh my gosh! Sorry, guys.
Good.
We're excited. We love our new merch. The new logo came out dope.
Yes. Yes.
So we're just pumped. You know how we do.
Excited.
You know how we do.
We excited.
Yeah. We're inside of what?
I don't know.
We here.
We here. That's all we know. Okay, that's all we know. We are live in the building.
Yes,
with our homies. What is going on, everybody?
Shout out to Fillmore Pockets. Thank you for being here. Fillmore Pockets says the merch is looking fire.
Thank you, sir.
That's right. So that's right. You heard that note right there?
It's fucking woo. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to know how high that. You know what I'm saying? You fucking around this bitch. Oh my god, yo, it's Thursday night. It feels like a Friday, but it's not. So we still got another day to go.
It's Friday Eve.
Friday Eve.
Yes, that's what we're feeling tonight.
That's what we're feeling.
Yes.
Shout out to the homies that are live here in the building with us.
Thank you for being here, guys. Y'all.
Before we do that, though, we do have to shout out our homies who support us over on Patreon and on YouTube memberships. You guys are the shit. Thank you so much. But we do need to specifically shout out our elite members. Yes. That's right. We have our homie Big Boy Mike and the homie Dark Angelic.
Let's go.
And of course, our inner circle member, our boy, Big Migs Gaming. Thank you so much, sir.
The
rest is wrong. So we're just going to go away until I fix that. But of course, we appreciate the support. Thank you all who do subscribe to our membership. You guys are the shit. Hopefully, you guys are taking advantage of our members only streams that we do on Saturdays. So definitely, if you're a member, come through. We have a great time. To call in the morning. It's a fun time. But guys, you know what the fuck it is, man. You guys right now live in the motherfucking building.
Yes.
You guys are supporting us in such a major way, being here with us. And we appreciate y'all. We appreciate each and every one of y'all. But of course, you guys know what it is, man. You guys are not all equal. All right. 3 people are better because they're here first. Okay. So you just have to, accept the shit. Right? Just accept it. And we're gonna fucking celebrate the elite people. You know what I'm saying? Only 3 of you can do it. That makes it special.
That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope.
So we do have our homie making a return.
To
the #1 spot.
A return.
He said, "I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired.
Okay.
I ain't gonna be non-#1 anymore. I'm gonna be #1 now." Okay. And that, my friends, is the motherfucking homie. E-Ranks in the
E-Ranks, yes,
dude.
Let's go.
I don't know. Is this going to be a new start? A new start to #1-ness?
Don't put it past him.
I don't know. I feel it.
He's not messing around. He's not messing around. I feel like his last hiccup was when he bought a game he already had.
Ooh.
I feel like he was like, you know what?
Mm.
I'm gonna get my shit together now.
Yeah,
And I'm gonna be on time. Shout out to E-Ranks.
Shout out to E-Ranks in the building. My dude. Thank you, my brother, for being here. Appreciate you, homie.
Love.
Number 2 in the building. It's our boy.
Mm.
I feel like I've seen him in the top 3 for sure.
Okay, I'll let you know. I'll let you know.
It's been a while, but I think he was there. That's
Okay.
our boy Dover360.
Dover360. Of course he's been there.
That's right. I know.
Let's go. That's the homie.
That's what I said. What's
Thank
up,
you
fam?
for rocking out.
Thank you for being here, man.
Thank you,
Appreciate
love.
homie.
Shout out
to
Dover.
Dover360.
Yes.
Now the question is who's the last special?
Oh.
Who squeaked in?
You are the special.
As the final special of the show. I do remember that show.
Yes, Jujutsu Kaisen.
And the last special of the show has a very, very special message at the same time.
Oh, I like that.
The final special is we need motherfucking kill.
Yes.
And he says, fuck PlayStation.
Listen.
Checks out.
When you're in the top 3 and you come in with the level of swag where you take time to get your point across on top of being on the top 3.
Damn, that's
I'm just saying
that does swing a little different.
That's pretty dope. We need kills.
It does.
Let's
swing a little different.
I second that.
Facts.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
F
so we have
PlayStation.
our top 3. So let me
yes.
Let me get this in here so the banner is correct.
So Cage, el vampiro borracho, says that my mom says I'm special.
Cage, everybody thinks you're special.
We all think you're
special.
What I'm
saying?
Cage.
No one's confused here.
Yes. No one's confused.
Boobs spelled with an EW. I mean, you pretty much check off all the special boxes. You know what I'm saying? All the special boxes.
We've been testing him out too. You don't even know. You don't even know.
No, he doesn't know. It's a big deal.
Brothers Grimm, what's good? Saw you earlier today. Thank you for rocking out. Let's go.
Welcome, fam. Welcome. All right.
CMoney still tied. CMoney versus keyboard.
What do you mean? I had to put it right. It's right now. All right. We're good.
All right, let's go.
All right. So now on to the less special people, starting with Music 72. What's up, man? Thank you for being here.
Oh,
my fault. You
crap.
The homie. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh nah, music. That's funny. SDB in the building. What's up, my dude? Oh my god. Why you are gaming. Part of the Beanie Gang. That's right.
Yes.
See music. The difference with you and him is that when he went to that page, he bought the beanie. You know what I'm saying? Instead of complaining about not having a yellow beanie. All right, you mustard loving bitch.
You mustard loving bitch. He was like, what color don't they have?
5 colors in here, but where's my mustard? fucking mustard bastard. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Shout out to Ryard for being a part of the Beanie Gang.
That's right.
Let's go.
Beanie Gang. That's what's up, man. Blood in, blood out. You know what I'm saying? Blood in, blood out. You got Dark Angelic in the building. My dude, thank you for being here. Saying F them phonies.
Yes.
F them phonies as well. That is the truth.
Those are facts.
Cage in the building. What's up, man?
What's up, Cage?
In the building. What's up, man?
Coach.
Becca in the building.
Becca, my girl. What's good?
What is up? Music 72 says, I am not playing as a TMNT in COD. LOL. Fam, I'm buying all of them.
See, you already did.
Did I?
I thought you did last night.
No, they weren't in there.
I thought you bought them last night.
They weren't there last night.
Also, you talk because I
went in to
buy them.
Because you told me earlier they were in.
I thought they were.
Because I guess you read something. And yeah, no, I think it's today.
Okay.
Or tomorrow.
Damn.
I'm not quite sure. But whenever it is going down.
Damn.
All of them.
So I say you have bought them. So I've been out there lying based on your misinformation, CMoney.
Yeah.
Damn. Wow.
Yeah, for sure.
Damn.
I'm glad
out
I
there
can help
looking,
spread it.
acting like Pinocchio and shit.
No, chill.
I could have sworn that that's
Chill.
what you had said. Either I heard wrong or you were like, "Yep."
No, I said I got on to buy
them. Okay.
They just weren't there, so I had to get online and slap some people up. Just starting the season, man. That's how long all these reviews we've been having haven't even been able to play. So bought people though. Bought some people.
They look pretty cool though, I have to say.
Yeah, they look sick.
They were in Fortnite, so now they're in Call of Duty. Ninja Turtles are making a comeback.
To see. They're dope.
So I thought it was gonna be a bit weird. Like even when they were talking about, Fortnite having them in there, they scaled them right though. They look pretty badass. So they're a little grittier looking for quad. So it has a bit more of a badass tone. But yeah.
Agreed. IRL in the building.
Yo,
what is going on, homie?
What's good?
Where, you know what? Let's take his side tangent. He says, I have a side tangent.
Oh, let's go.
I'm getting really tired of people trying to put Western RPGs and the developers against each other. They all have their own strengths and weaknesses.
Oh, I like that.
IRL too, that's truth. Okay. It's actually very disheartening to see, first of all, people so stupid that they don't realize that they're pitting two Microsoft, Xbox studios against each other. You know what I'm saying? When you compare Skyrim to Avowed, you're comparing Elder Scrolls to Avowed, you're comparing Bethesda to Obsidian, and I mean, again, they're both Xbox studios. But understand, like, scope matters, right? The scope of the project matters, right? Avowed is a dense game. There's a lot in Avowed. So much so that, like, I'm replaying the game and I've done so much shit around the main missions that, like, I really feel like I'm playing a different game.
Yeah, you did bring that up. He went into COD last night. He went then into Avowed, and you had brought that up to me because you unlocked an achievement on something that we kind of thought that couldn't be swayed.
I didn't get the achievement, but I know it's gonna pop.
That it was a part of it, and you literally said, "I feel like I'm playing a completely different game." And
that would be a spoiler if we say.
No, you can't say it.
Okay,
you can't say it.
Well,
but
there's a hidden achievement for something that we didn't know, and then we had seen it, and I didn't know it was possible to do that. And then just during my journeys, I found the way to make that thing possible, which was wild. It was really, really dope. So, like, it's just a beast of a game. That doesn't mean Skyrim back in 2011 wasn't a beast of a game. I loved Skyrim. Skyrim was fantastic, right? But, it's all desire and choice and the scope of what it's doing. And we know before Xbox bought Bethesda, bought ZeniMax, Obsidian was making their Elder Scrolls, right? Avowed was going to be their big, huge Elder Scrolls world. Like, that's what they were going to do. And because Microsoft went ahead and bought Bethesda, it was like, well, maybe we don't need you to make an Elder Scrolls because we're going to have an Elder Scrolls. So instead of going all in that way, why don't you kind of pivot and make it more like your Outer World type game, but just for the Elder Scrolls style? And now we have different levels of games, right? Like different sizes and categories.
Of course,
right?
you're a part of the same camp, right? So you can kind of stay a bit more authentic and true to what you want it to do, rather than to kind of, again, chase more of a trend of something that can be a look. We have something like it. Maybe you'll like ours too. It's trying to catch that fan base as well when you go ahead and deliver something. But I'm glad that this took place, and I'm glad that they are different in their own way. I can't stand people talking about one not being like the other. I think that's the point, right? Because one already exists. So the comparisons need to stop. I also think, and shout out to my girl Michelle, who says, why is it that every time Xbox does something that's good, concerned trolls come out? It's true, because it's not concerned. They're not concerned. They're just looking for a reason to bitch and whine and potentially affect other people's decision. I can't even imagine how many people are like have been verbally saying how annoyed they are that we've enjoyed Avowed, and these are people that more likely have not played the game. And that is wild to me.
I think
like, how dare you?
The craziest shit is people trying to use Skill Up as a point of reference. And this is what's crazy. This is why what Skill Up did is wild, because Skill Up has garnered like a reputation and has, you know, some respect. And the fact that he got a panel together and started talking about Avowed, when during that very panel, every single one of them admitted to not having finished the game, and most of the people didn't even get past like the first world. Like they didn't go to the next area where the loot changes a little bit and you start picking up the next level weapons.
And if you follow the storyline, by the way, it takes you there relatively quickly. It depends on how you want to play the game. So the idea that, you know, you haven't gotten past that part, if the intent was to, right? Because I think when you take, it's undeniable, like when you're out there and you're taking those side missions and you're exploring, I feel like that comes with a level of interest, right? So if you are not necessarily interested in the game that much and you have issues with it, you're more likely to stay on that storyline, on that story beat, which by the like it takes you to the next spot relatively quickly, in comparison to how much we kind of got lost in the game, right?
I think the bigger thing is that if you have a platform that you're known for doing reviews and a game just came out and you put out a podcast where you're talking about it and saying why you didn't love it, like, don't do it yet. Wait till these fucking people either beat the game or at least got far enough to actually have a conversation about it. Like even him, he was like, well, if you don't care for it too much, you know, after, you know, just play the first like area. And it's like, what type of game do you think this is, dog? This is not a you know, little area. I mean, obviously, if you don't even need to play the game to know if it's not your type of game.
Absolutely, that's
just
the thing.
By watching. Like if you watch this shit and you're saying to yourself, "Oh, that looks dope," guess what? It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. If you're watching these reviews and you're watching gameplay and you're hearing some people talk about it, and you're hearing the people who are excited about it, and you're looking at it saying, "Wow, that looks like my type of game," because I think we can all do that at this point. Then play the game and you're going to find out that you're very happy with it. These other people, I was shocked, man. I was shocked that he literally gathered this group of people who I think is his main panel for the show, but don't talk about the shit yet. Don't talk about it. And then the people, they frame it as if they're not happy with the shit. But then when you listen to the people, they love the gameplay. They love the combat. They love the exploration. But then it becomes hard. And then Skill Up says, yeah, it becomes really hard. But then, you know, but I actually love that it's hard.
Okay,
then
so
like,
then
that's fuck, dog.
So then
like,
how is that an issue?
Get the fuck out of here, yo. Like, shut up, man. Why are you talking shit, bro? Like, it's like they just want to do it for the conversation, like to be, I don't know,
to be a part of what's going on, maybe
because they figure the click is better that way.
But okay, so they presented it as in a certain way,
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah, like it sounded like they were happy with most of the shit that mattered.
It's like
But
the
yet they,
IGN review, which
yeah, it's like,
absolutely
come
made
on,
no
man.
sense when you read the review, and then you're like, okay, a 7 doesn't seem suited for it. And
Yeah, man.
also, in my opinion, everybody has their own opinion. If you don't enjoy the game, then that's a different story. And I think the conversation should be, I didn't enjoy it because, and have actual valid reasons, right? But when you're saying that you don't like the game without playing it or without a valid reason, then you're just trying to be a part of the conversation that you shouldn't be a part of.
Especially if you're like, if you start a game and you're like, man, immediately, wow, like this just feels like shit, or man, this combat is trash, or like, wow, oh my god, I hate, like, I keep missing this jump, the parkour or the platforming on this is horrible. Okay, that makes sense. Well, you're physically not enjoying the game, right? Like, literally playing it is not enjoyable to you. So clearly, get the fuck out. Like, no, I don't think you should sit there for 15, 20 hours, 30 hours, 40 hours just
if
to
you
be
don't
able
like
to
the
say
game,
you don't
like the game.
But don't tell me
agree.
you're fucking you love the combat, you love the exploration, you love everything that happens with your hands while you're doing it. Like everything you can be doing with your hands on a controller.
Hashtag no Diddy.
Playing a game. You like everything that's there, but nah, I'm not feeling it. Like, what else should propel you at that point in a video game?
Yeah.
Right? Like, listen,
like if
there's games that have great stories, games that have not so great stories, but we stick around because it's fun to play. I don't know. I just feel it's so disingenuous to say some shit like that. What were you gonna say, baby? I'm sorry.
It's just, listen, again, not every game is for everyone, but I also know that if you can appreciate something that was well done, with aware of this game is not for me, right? I just, the being a part of the conversation just for being a part of the conversation with your own agenda, it's not it. It's misinformation for the players. It's also, again, I love how people love to put out there about the devs. It's inconsiderate to the devs. It's not okay to do. And again, if it was a valid situation where you're stating also with an opinion rather than speaking with such conviction, that's another thing, that people that haven't played the game or that are feeling a certain way about it speak with such conviction as if it's Bible, right? It's like, come on, man. Like, you are speaking from a opinion perspective. Like, these are all opinions, period. It is a fact, right? When you're sitting there and you're showing the game, right? And you're trying, and this is also why, as we're doing reviews, this one was tough. We were feeling a certain way because it's such a special game. But even with this one, we're not trying to do spoilers, right? So we're trying to make sure that we're not spoiling the game. But also, as we speak, if you guys check out our review, we try to give you a little taste of what we're talking about as we're going. Like, when you feel that music and we get into what we're talking about, sometimes we take a little pause and put and it's a lot of editing and a lot of work, but we want you guys to understand exactly what we're talking about. So we put in a section where it kind of shows exactly what we mean so that you can get a better understanding. But like, again, these are things that feel good to us and that we connect with. And it doesn't necessarily mean that everybody's going to connect with that. But yeah, I think people need to be a little bit more careful and disconnect an agenda from their truth.
Yeah, sometimes you could just shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just not that necessary. Let's keep it moving. The homie Raiden Blade in the
Raiden Blade was
building. Thank you, my
good.
brother, for being here, man. Thank you for that £2
Thank you,
super chat, man. I
love.
appreciate you. First super chat of the day, man. Thank you so much.
Yes. Thank you, Raiden.
Says, looking forward to the show. Well, the show has commenced, sir. Thank you so much. Appreciate you,
Thank
my
you,
dude.
baby.
Thank you.
Thank you for rocking out.
Appreciate you. My homie, why so serious in the building with that $2 super chat, says, people crying because there's no ponies in Avowed. Facts. Yeah, we are people actually talking shit about the fact that there's no horses in the game? Because that would be really funny. I don't know if we talked about it in our review or in our deep dive after on the show, but we talked about how there's literally 2 things that are not in the game that typically would be in this type of game, and why ultimately it didn't matter.
It didn't.
Which was one, torch, right? No torch. Don't go into a dark place holding a torch. They don't want you occupying your second hand with a goddamn torch all the time. So they just made it so that they have fungi that glows in the fucking dark at night, which is fire, right? Like they found creative ways to solve a problem because they wanted your hands free to be able to do cool shit instead of holding a goddamn torch, right? And
not just that, but also with the torch, to your point, CMoney, this game, I think they were also highlighting what they did so well, which is like you come in and you feel like if you're walking into like a dungeon and it's dark and you feel your eyes adjusting, and it feels, and I think it's because of the glowing that they have, or the glowing from the chest, like you see a bit of light and it kind of just it lights up the room in just a different way, and you feel your eyes adjusting, for me, as at least, like, and I felt the same thing going from a darker area into like going outside or getting a lot more light. I feel like they did that so well.
They did. They just found a way to make it so you don't have to use a torch, right?
Which is sometimes that can get annoying, right?
It takes up the spot.
It takes for a game like this where you always got to be ready for combat, or you're exploring,
and you can use both hands, right? Like you can use separate weapons. Like they don't want you holding a fucking torch, right? And great. I'm glad they didn't. They found a way to make it dope without it, and that was perfect. And then the other one is the horse, right? There's always a horse of some type, but they didn't have it here. What did they do? They made you have limitless stamina, right? Your dude can run. He's a godlike. Okay. He is out. And then you could take some, eat something and be even faster, but you never get tired, right?
Which there's some freedom to it too. I love the fact, and listen, I love horses in video games. I love, I love having a horse to freaking go ahead and ride around in, but there's a freedom as well that comes with the way that your character runs, and you run with purpose. You feel that grind, right, when you're running, in lightness at the same time, because you're moving from point A to point B pretty rapidly, if that's what you want to do.
Design, like they didn't design the world flat. They designed the world with you constantly looking around, because you might need to climb up here to go find a hidden, like you hear the sound of a chest or of a body that has equipment and loot on it, and you just hear it and you're like, oh shit, where is it? And there's like this little sign on there that shows you, it's like, oh, something's up. Like you're like, up where? Or down? And like you go fucking, like you go look, right? Like it's just they designed the game differently. They designed around these choices, and
even for when you're climbing, right? And or like you see something and you're like, there has to be something up there, or you see a light and you're like, let me go and check what's over there. And sometimes you got to go and walk all around to get to an area where you can climb from, and it's so gratifying when you do find that spot and you're like, yo, this is how I'm gonna get all the way up there. Yeah, the exploration is freaking amazing. If you guys haven't noticed, just take a look when you're playing, that I feel like they've done so well. When you're speaking to a character, the tongue movement. CMoney, you and I were pretty impressed by it, that they're not just moving their mouth, their tongue is also it's also in movement.
So it's articulating correctly. Yes, you can see it in there. It's like, all right, they focused on a lot of things that really sell the world and sell the game, and these other things that people are missing is like, bitch, why don't you worry about what's there and what's not, like, instead of what's not there, right? Like, I understand certain things are in certain places, I get it, right? But every company, every game gets to make their own choices, and they don't need to copy other things. And I could tell you right now, there's things that are better here than in fucking Skyrim. It's just what it is. I'll tell you right now, that fucking combat, way fucking not even close, bro. What you do on the sticks, what you're holding in your hand, Avowed versus Skyrim, get the fuck out of here, bro. You're not even close, man. It feels so much better. They made combat feel so much more satisfying in Avowed. That's just the reality of what it is. But again, you're trying that. What they're trying to do is get us to fight amongst our own children. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are both our games. They're both Xbox owned, just different games. They don't need to be the same. If you don't like Avowed, go fucking play Skyrim.
Yeah, and I mean, that's the thing. You have a choice. You can enjoy both, right? Or you can say this is not Skyrim and go back to playing Skyrim, right?
Facts.
That's that.
We have the homie Dave Reezy in the building.
Hey, Reezy, what's good, love?
Thank you for that $2 super chat, homie.
You.
Says that Xbox butter makes Xbox better.
Let's go.
That's the truth, man. That's the motherfucking truth. Game Shark in the building,
Game
my
Shark,
dude.
what's up?
With that $5 super chat, man. Appreciate you, homie.
I know it's coming. I know it's coming.
Remember everyone who cried for beeper manufacturers when cell phones came out? Because I don't. Stay behind. The world will be better. Twinkle, twinkle, baby.
Twinkle, baby.
Twinkle, twinkle. Facts.
You've been twinkled. But
Hell
it's true. It's crazy, like how far things come, and there's always those whiners that want to hold things back. It's like, step aside. The world's not going to stop for you, right? It's just not.
Agreed.
And if what you're holding on to is so great, it'll still be around. Beepers are gone. Cell phones took over. But like, listen, remember digital books, right? When they stepped in, supposedly everything was going to close down. Barnes & Nobles is still around, right? People still buy books, right? Physical books. So it's all, if it matters that much, whatever you're hanging on to, it'll stick around if it's worth it. If not, the world's just going to move forward without you.
Exactly. You got the homie Adidas. My dude member for 14 motherfucking months.
Thank you so
Appreciate
much.
You, my brother. Thank you so much. Says, let's go.
Let's go, baby.
Go, man. Thank you, sir.
That's the
energy. And then, of course, we have our boy We Need Kills, member for 3 months, man. Thank you so much, brother.
Thank you, love.
Says, if you knock a Valve for no horse, Elden Ring needs to be knocked for not having parkour. People
fair
are
is
dumb.
fair.
Facts.
People
you see what I'm saying?
dumb. Exactly.
Like, you can't just run around and be like, well, this game doesn't have this. Okay, bitch, it's a different game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a different game. Right?
That's the
like,
thing.
come on, man.
That's the thing. And if you're going to go ahead, like you said, bring up everything that Avowed doesn't have, right? But also, let's highlight what it does, what it offers that Skyrim didn't. But at what point did we decide that these two games need to go toe-to-toe? You know what I mean? Like what are we doing?
Agreed.
It's wild. Listen, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Everybody has one. But if you sound like you drank toilet water growing up from your opinion, then, not every opinion is valid. That's all I'm saying.
Damn. Wow. I mean, listen, it's the truth, right? It's the truth. Like, look, everybody has an opinion. You're absolutely right. And that opinion definitely matters, to you. Just not to everybody else. So sometimes just shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like when you're about to talk, just say to yourself, should I? Or should I just shut the fuck up? You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes that'll save you a lot of grief, if you just stop. Right. Shout out to the homie Power Boss. Says here's his public service announcement. Says, if you like this content, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons.
Thank you,
please
Power
do.
Boss.
Please do. We are we're on our road to 25K, man.
That's wild.
That's pretty dope.
Let's
fucking go. He says, don't forget to become a member.
Yes.
It's as low as $5. Ooh. Yes. Please do. Don't forget. You don't just get the regular perks now. There is a Saturday show, two Saturday shows technically, that are members only. So we have a great time being a member. Get your new shows. It's a good time, man. And then, of course, join the Discord. It's free. And he provides the link. Of course, we have one of the best Discords in town. You go ahead, hang out with the homies, the Xbox fans, not the crybabies, not the doom and gloomers. Just go over there, share your passion for gaming amongst your homies.
Check out our website, onpoint4gamers.com.
Yes, great place to go as well. We have a lot of stuff over there. Posted our first written review. So we did Avowed, is recorded on YouTube, but now it's a written review. So for those who like to read, there you go.
TV good, reading bad.
Oh my God. User for Games in the building. What's up, man? Thank you for being here, bro. Sir Riff's a lot in the building.
Yo.
What's up, man? Says Beanie Brigade in the house.
Woo!
Where you at, C? Right here. See that? Beanie Gang. Mech City Entertainment. What's up, fam? Thank you for being here, man. Mont PBM Gaming.
Yo.
What's up, man? Thank you for being here. Meet the Cheater. What's going on? Void Rat in the building. What's up, fam? Fillmore motherfucking Pockets.
Yes.
What's going on, player? Starkey motherfucking Love.
Woo!
What is up, man? Game of Dash Newscast, Lost Red 77, General Spartan 27.
Yo,
what's up, man? What is up?
I think that's what I was talking to, General Spartan 27. Because he started Avowed, but he's still playing COD, so he was going back and forth. And you were playing COD last night. I thought you bought the freaking Ninja Turtles. It was all lies.
No, not quite yet. Not quite yet. He says he just got through the bear boss in Avowed. I barbecued that bastard. There's a lot of bears in that opening, but I just found the I didn't see this bear, but he had his own cave, and he might be a bounty. I don't know. I didn't even check the bounties in that area yet. So
some are.
But that big ass bear, what was it, Miss Nona? No,
you notice with what you take from them if you're gonna go
it's like
catch
his
them
fucking
in.
paw.
Yeah.
Look at that bitch's fucking paw. It's a problem for him.
Those I don't know. Oh man, the giant twins. Did you guys? There's this set of freaking
that's
giant.
Like later in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most of them are probably not there yet. Amit Kumar in the building.
Amit.
What's up, fam? Rangy 4, what's going on, homie? Woo. Jonas the dad. What's up, fam?
Amit, how's the difficulty in Avowed?
Yeah.
Did we adjust that?
Is it still hard?
Is it still hard on hard?
Lower the difficulty a little bit, you know what I'm saying, to make it a little unhard. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Not quite sure. Snooky Jackson in the building.
Snooky.
What's up, man? Web Dave in the building. What's up, man? Says,
let's
please
go.
Hit the like button.
Thank
Web
you.
Dave, appreciate
yes.
Thank you, my brother. Gun Griffin in the building.
Gun Griffin, what's up?
What's up, man? Corey No for life. What's up, player? Live Supremacy in the building.
Yes.
Be nice.
Always.
What's going on, homie?
¿Cómo estás?
Oye, ¿cómo estás? That's all. I don't know the next
That's
part.
it? That's all you know?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yo, I was just getting into it.
Not even close. You Space Shot in the building.
You're like done.
That's
all I know.
Everybody's playing Avowed,
my Spanish will get me.
Everybody's playing Avowed, man. That's what I love to see, bro. Whoop whoop kid in the building.
Whoop whoop.
What's up, man? Yeah, that's a beautiful thing, man. That's a beautiful thing. That's what this is about, man. Having a fucking dope ass game that we can all talk about and fucking
brings us together. That's wild.
Shooting the shit. You know what I'm saying? It's good. It's good. Brothers Grimm says 100%. See, I did hear Doodle is better at the game than you.
Listen, is he copying?
I literally changed my play style to copy her for my second playthrough. And like the back half of my first playthrough.
Somebody had to say it. Someone had to say it.
She's out there fucking people up.
Yeah. He's like,
I'm like, babe,
taking notes.
Drink your health. Drink your health. She's like, shut up, bitch. I got this. Stop being a pussy.
It's like, get over
there. Babe, drink your health.
I'm like, shut up, bro.
She's
I got this.
Bam. You do.
I don't mess around unless it's necessary. I'm like this close. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I like to live on the edge, you know?
Facts. I've seen it. Seth
but
Garfinkel,
I
what's
have
up,
to,
man?
guys. He gets like so parrot, like I have to send him away. I'm like, bro, this ain't the vibe. This ain't the vibe.
I'm just looking out. You're saying
Yeah.
looking out.
Mm.
You know, I don't know when you last saved. You know, I don't want you having that go all right the fuck back. You know. Also, I love the second wind, right? Like, so like you die, but you get like one more shot.
Yes.
Like that's dope. Right? Great. Love that. How many
you
times
take that knee, you come back in, it's like, all right. Time to get it together.
I haven't seen it. I wonder if there's a way to upgrade your second that second wind, and maybe like when you come back there's like an explosion or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, because sometimes they kill you and they stand really close to you when you come back, like they're waiting, like they know you about to come back.
Baby,
like,
that dodge, yo, it's everything.
It
Also, like you can just go in real quick and eat something, right? It kind of puts everything, it responds smoothly. So you click on it, eat something real quick and dodge out the way. Or the invisibility, you can click in there real. I know you had it last time on your first playthrough.
I have it on this build, but I gotta tell you, I don't use it. I'm doing dual pistols, bro, and I'm
I do
up.
love what you said. So you don't, I don't know if with the back and forth with the wand, I don't know if you guys just, if you use other weapons and then you go back to the wand for the electricity, right? But CMoney found a way around it with his pistol. One of his pistols shoots electricity. So you don't have to go back to your wand to go ahead and
I remember specifically on my first playthrough where I couldn't get an angle. Like I could see it, it's right there, but my stupid fucking power wouldn't reach it. Like when I did that electric jolt shit, wouldn't reach it. And then when I try to do, I think I had some shit I was shooting over there, but it's like it's mad random, like it wouldn't just go.
Yeah.
And I was like, God damn. But now with my pistola, just fucking bang bang. You know what I'm saying? Done. Door open. No matter where I am. I'm like, oh, let me find you. I challenge myself not to move. I'm staying right here and see if I can find that thing and just bam. It's beautiful. Double pistols, crazy. And as you just rank them up, like you keep putting your money, like your points into the percentage boost on ranged. Woo, you could shoot farther and hit harder. Whoa, man. They don't know. They don't know. Sometimes I hit them with the single, like pop, pop, pop. Sometimes I'm just bam, like shotgunning them with the double. Oh man, it's great. It's great. You can't. Woo.
It's pretty fire. The combat is insane in this game.
Yo,
obviously, when you're not running off, right?
Listen, that was my first playthrough. This playthrough, I'm a fucking god. There ain't nobody can touch me. I don't even know what dying feels like anymore. They barely get to touch me. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Like
all right.
I see my dudes, they be trying to jump down there. I'm like, why you going over there? I got this. Bam. Bam. Fucking flipping shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not fucking around. I'm not messing around. Now I challenge myself to force myself to get close to hit somebody once at least and then go back and shoot. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's my bullets.
Going back and forth?
They're just too strong for this world. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing. Goddamn, Avowed's amazing. The homie Dave Reezy in the building with that $2 super chat, man. I appreciate your fam. Says, toilet water drinking ponies wear special helmets. Facts. That's the truth. That's the truth. I'm glad we all recognize that. I'm glad we all recognize that for sure. The homie Why So Serious with that $2 super chat. Appreciate your fam. Says, is Doodle running a stabby build? No stabby. Actually, you have your gun and a hammer.
A hammer. Yo, you gotta load it up and come from above, right? Just none of that side shit. Yo, it's wild. I hit my favorite is when you hit him so hard
that he flies,
that they fly off. I had a bear hit a wall and like bounce off.
That
felt so good to me.
Yo,
I was like, let's go.
The ragdoll physics of that shit. Like once you kill them and there was this little mushroom. These little fucking assholes, they go and they run and shit, but they run so fast and they trip at the end. Like. And he just like ran, he ran all the way. I saw him, and he just like tripped right in front of me, and I just loaded up my shit and shot him. And with one shot, he died, but his body fucking flew.
Yeah,
It was like a field goal kick. It was glorious. It was glorious. Oh my God. Love it. Love it. Oh man. God, what a game. The homie Corey No for life. My dude.
Thank you,
Thank you so much, my brother. Did
Thank
a
you for rocking
$2
out.
super sticker.
Yes.
And shout out to him.
Thank you.
That is his first super on a live stream ever.
That's so dope.
Corey No for life.
To us,
dude.
bro. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. That means awesome, a lot. Bro. Thank you, Corey.
Thank you, bro. Very, very dope. Very, very dope.
That's dope.
Yeah, for sure. That's really cool, man. Thank you so much. All right. Maybe we should get going with the show. What do we think?
Go. I see Abdell in the building. What's up, Coot?
Abdell out here. I caught you, Abdell. That's right, Abdell out here pony buying out in these streets.
What? No.
Putting out a tweet about goddamn, what was it? Monster Hunter World Wilds, the new one coming out. Saying that these consoles can't handle it. I wish I had a PlayStation 5 Pro to try it on.
Oh, damn.
Like, how dare you, Abdell? Clute.
Says, damn, Clute. Say it ain't so.
Goddamn Clutes. Dragon Warrior, what's up?
Oh, I can't even click
Bounty
on his...
in the building. What's up, man?
Bounty was good.
50th. What's up, man? Yeah, fucking Abdell out here getting caught in 4K.
Damn,
you know
I can't even click on his chat because CMoney, I think you'll fall off your chair if you see it.
Oh shit. Half game. She just blew my fucking mind right now with this shit.
Okay, let's go.
Fucking 4 pistols. Quick draw. Infinite reload with swapping loadouts.
Yes.
Bam. 1-2. Swap. 1-2. Swap. 1-2. God damn it. Kath. Shit. Thank God I'm still very early on, even though I'm like 25 hours in to my second playthrough.
And we thought we weren't going to stay out till 3 a.m. playing Avowed tonight.
God damn it.
Kath, you've changed our night.
Yo,
all right.
4.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. Damn.
God damn, that's dope.
That's fire. Because the reloading sometimes, you're like, damn it, let's go.
Yeah.
And by the way, the fact that we don't have to freaking go around looking for ammo and
I love that.
Yo, I freaking love it.
Like, come on. Let's just fucking have fun. Abdell says, anyone experienced the SteelSeries Nova Arctis headset? I think that's the one we have 2 of those. Is that the one with the battery and the little amp or whatever that you turn the dial? It has a battery, it comes with an extra battery, so you just kind of keep swapping them. It's always charging. It's dope. It's real good. If that's the one. If it's not, then I'm sorry.
Let us know.
Corey says, I was gonna say something good, but have a good show. Why didn't you say it?
Tell us, Corey.
I didn't see anything. I saw a super sticker. I didn't know if it was a thing.
Type it in.
Tell us what you want to say, bro.
I'll keep a lookout.
We got you, man. Just tell us what you got to say.
Drop your bars, Corey.
Brothers Grimm says, this is a family chat. We don't need to know about CMoney's pistol. Doodle knows all about it. Okay. It makes sense now. It all makes sense. This is why we have so many pistol talk. Abdell says that game was runs ass on the Series X.
Oh.
Yeah, that's because the game is ass. Okay. It has to not be ass to not run ass. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
The pisser ain't gonna help it.
I know. Can you imagine on the pisser?
Can you imagine you wasted your money on that shit?
I'll tell you, like, listen, the thing is that the answer is never the pisser. It's never the pisser. Just saying.
Nope.
Abdell. You betray us. Is how you treat your family?
Oh my god. So that's what is it? Is it an ability? Quick swap? Is that what it is? Like I need to understand this because I need it in my life.
You guys have to
like explain the exact setup I need to make that happen. What abilities? I already got the bullet time. I'm already slow. I think my shit's down already to 75%. So I'm popping heads nonstop.
Okay.
Bam. 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 Nobody can stop this shit. Nobody. Ain't nobody surviving. Headshots all day. Ponies know what I'm talking about. Bam, bam, bam. That's what they do it. I'm using the pistols. You know what I'm saying? They doing all types of other shit. I'm just saying it's different. It's different.
But the bear, you guys gotta get. You gotta get the bear. You gotta unlock the bear.
Yeah, get the bear.
It's dope.
Yeah.
It's freaking dope.
Yeah.
Pro
tip: if you have the bear,
don't say it.
Use the bear. Against the bear.
No,
Why?
Because I told you that secret, but you can't tell people because they're doing their own playthrough.
Tell them what? I didn't say nothing.
Okay.
I don't know what you're
But you already told them what to do. They're gonna know exactly as soon as they do that.
Deny.
They're gonna know exactly. Let us know if you do that.
Denial. I have no idea what you're talking about. The homie Corey you know for life is back.
Let's go, baby.
He says, too many games to play. I love it.
Yes.
Between work, home stuff, and parenting, we eating good.
We eating good, baby.
I'm playing Avowed, COD, Like a Dragon at the same time. Damn, this motherfucker, you are talented. Because I played COD last night because I wanted to get the turtles. And I was like, I'm already here. Let me get in around. I was sitting at 1. I'm still ranked 1 because I haven't even touched it this season. Like I'm prestige 2? Prestige 2 or 3? So I haven't even touched it since I prestiged last. I was like, fuck it. So I played a couple rounds, got to like 5 or 6. But I was like, all right, that was good. But I need my Avowed.
Your mind.
I just need
your
it.
mind was elsewhere.
I cannot go
your heart
the night without
playing Avowed.
It's true. It's just too good. It's too good. It's too fucking good, man.
You know,
and we've been playing a lot of games, yo. Like, understand, like all the, like even Hellblade, right? Loved Hellblade, loved it. And we went back and played it on a stream for charity, I think, after. And we played it again after I beat it. I used it to kind of go back and get some more things. And I want to go back, but it's like, but I haven't, right? Like I want to go back, but I haven't.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, it's funny you say that. Yeah, same thing
with indie.
You kind of, it's hard to quit it. But yeah, you're juggling a lot of them. That's pretty dope. That's dope too, though, that you can go ahead and do that, because I think this is the thing. Man. I have to avow. There's this issue where you feel like you can't just hop in real quick. There's like not such a thing as like, let me just go ahead and see.
When you're sitting in front of the TV, this is the thing, mommy.
Oh my gosh.
I use my OLED Steam Deck.
Yeah.
But I don't play it on the Steam Deck. I
thought you were going to whine about where I play versus where you play.
Oh, no, you got that big ass TV. I played it for a little bit. Like, get the fuck out of here.
He got so mad, you guys.
This is fucked up.
He got so mad.
Yo, you can see so much more on that big ass TV.
I found him playing on my TV. I was like, what you doing? He was like, I can't believe you get all this goodness.
It's crazy, yo. Don't let nobody tell you that a bigger TV don't count. Like it don't mean nothing. All right? Like you see details on this dude's arm that I never seen in my life. What? Come on, man. That's crazy. But I do get into the smaller playing segments because I play on the Steam Deck OLED that we have, but I don't download it on there. I play through GeForce Now.
Yeah.
And it runs like a fucking dream and it's gorgeous. God damn, is it so good. But you could play it in pieces if you want. It's just hard to stop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Really hard.
That's the thing. Yeah. And obviously, it's hard just to like it's like let me finish this real quick, but that real quick. Like, okay, so it was really late. And CMoney was like, all right, it's really, really late. I was like, bro, I'm in the middle of a battle.
Yo, she
like,
really did. Like, you don't understand. Like, I gotta wake up to get the kids to school early. Even though technically, am I free?
Keep going.
Oh shit. Sorry. But gotta wake up. So, like, if we go to sleep 3 o'clock in the morning, that means I got like a hot 3 hours.
I wake up early too. You wake up earlier.
Yes. So, like, I was like, all right, like, I think we put in the time for the night. You know what I'm saying? Like, we did it. And I'm like, all right, let's get going. And she's like, the fuck I will. I'm in the middle of this big ass battle. I'm like, fucking just pause that shit.
You can pause the battle. I was like,
this is an Xbox. Your shit ain't gonna go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're good. Just go home and it'll be right where you left it. We can unplug that bitch and it'll be right where you left it. No. So I fell asleep on the couch next to her while I finished. Oh my God. That shit was hilarious. Oh, it's so good, though. It's so good.
Oh my
the
gosh.
homie, my dude, Dave motherfucking Reezy.
Let's go.
Thank you for being here, brother. Thank you for that $5 super chat. It says Bot Court Wednesday next. CMoney, stop snitching. Your punishment found guilty is mountains of mustard covered leaves, olives. No, thank you. I'm good. I ain't snitching. I'm pointing this shit out. But he knows that I know that he knows that I know.
Oh man.
It was snitching. I had to tell everybody. I couldn't believe it. Could not believe
it. Caught me off guard.
Get it. You know how hard it is for me to comment on Twitter. I try not to comment on nothing on Twitter. And I saw that shit. I was like, I had to fucking speak. Like,
you did.
You don't need no goddamn new console for that shit. Fucking Monster Hunter. the fuck out of here. Go hunt some shit somewhere else. God damn it.
Why So Serious says, hold on real quick.
Oh, go ahead.
Damn, I didn't know that you can get a bear.
Oh yeah,
you could.
Yo, I'm telling you, this is a shit. This is how they fuck you up. Ranged weapons outside of a bow, right? Outside of a bow and arrow, like I don't think they don't push it in the game like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like, I guess technically Kai has a pistol, so you see it all the time. But I don't know. I guess like in this type of game, you're gearing yourself more towards like attacking with the weapon, right? Like I feel like that's all the work that they put into it to show you how good it feels to hit something, right? So I think that most of us, at least I know I did for sure, stayed on the fighter screen for abilities. You know what I'm saying? So where I was putting my points in that first screen and never really dug deeper into the other ones. And, you know, it was just only towards the end of my first playthrough that I even said, fuck it, what's in the ranger side? Like what's over there? And they have like real good abilities. Like the bear you got over there, you can go invisible.
Yeah, that's dope too. That's dope.
Yo.
Sometimes I like to use that sometimes when I'm looking for the priests, right? Because I like to knock them out first.
Oh, you mean the healers? Like
the healers, yeah.
The people who be out there healing everybody.
Yeah.
No. That's good. Also, there's a mission where you have to go, and if you don't want to have the biggest fight of your life, you have to try not to kill nobody. The problem is that they all want to kill you. So, you know, you have to fight the urge to attack anyone and just run for your life. Or what I did, even though I have to go back because this one, I saw the thing I needed, but she won't give it to me because the mission hasn't come up yet. So I don't know to ask for it yet. But I made it. I took my invisibility, walked by everybody. Nobody bothered me. It took me 3 seconds to walk over there. She was like, hey, compadre, what's going on?
It's CMoney.
What do you need? You need something? I'm like, I don't know. I'm here. She's like, oh, maybe later you'll know why you're here. Fuck out of here until you know. Like, oh, okay, cool. All right. But yeah, nah, so good, man. So good. So good. There's so much to it, man. There's a lot of shit that you could do. I didn't even know parry. You know how you block and like I thought parry was just part of it. It's not. You have to unlock that fucking skill. So if you block at the exact time somebody hits you, you're not gonna parry shit. You gotta unlock parry, right? Which is crazy. It took me so long to realize that I could do that, but man, it's so good.
It is.
It's so good. I really wish they would do a new game plus so that you can kind of keep all those abilities and then stack on them more.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Okay. All right. Hold on. And I know I'm throwing back your way, but why so serious? It says the tree people, they attack me. I didn't do anything to them. They, first of all,
they're vicious.
They are vicious, but stunning though. Like, so creatively done. Like, it's just so intricate.
And but you did do something because you're on their land. It's the living land, and you're an intruder.
But listen, they are like, I think they're like, there's like 3 or 4 of them, and they're sitting around, and they're almost what's the word I'm looking for? They're like zoned out, just arms out, meditating, right? They look like they're meditating, and they are around almost like they're idolizing something that's right in the middle of them. So obviously I needed to get close, and I'm like, they're not freaking doing anything about why are they not attacking me? Like, let's go, right? I couldn't resist the temptation of grabbing what they were idolizing, right? I took it. It's a tree prayer. That's right, Gogo. Gogo Paul. So I just grabbed the damn thing from the middle, and they went crazy. I was like, this little old leaf.
So why so serious is talking about that situation. So why so serious is talking about the queen that he had to kill her, right? Because they fought him. And the point is that you're not supposed to fight them.
Yeah.
So you're supposed to let them attack you, and you just gotta run for your life so that the queen would know that you didn't hurt no harm.
Yeah, that you didn't come to destroy her people.
Oh yeah. She was really upset with me.
She was
the first time I did it. She was like, "Oh yeah, this all I could finesse." You know what I'm saying? So I'm talking to her, shooting this shit. She's like, "Oh shit, okay, CMoney, yeah, sure, yeah, no doubt, whatever you." Oh wait, I can feel it. You killed so much.
You really lies.
Like I was like, this shit was going good. I was like, get some.
Lies, bitch.
Did not happen. She just fucking flipped on me.
Irel says that you could also sneak. Yeah, you can sneak through that whole area. You can't harm them.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But if you have the invisibility power, which I did this playthrough, when I'm up on that mountain before I go down there, I'm like, yo, let me turn it on. It's indefinite as long as you got the purple drinks. You know what I'm saying?
The purple drink.
You got that purple drink. You just pop that, bam, bam, and that shit just lasts for as long as you have.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So you may not know this, right? So once you go ahead and hit the invisibility, you keep on using the essence, and it elongates the time. But yeah,
Dova, I feel you. They ain't not to be fucked with, bro.
Oh, wait, where
that I got so many times. He says, I guess I have to light a match when it happens. See what happens? That fire don't do shit to them, Dova. They beyond the fire, right? They're beyond the fire. Gosh. Oh shit. Oh my god. That's wild. Yo, Amit Kumar, bars, bro. Whoever did the lighting in Avowed deserves a raise. Some of the best lighting I've ever seen. God damn it, yes. Amit, that's why we said that shit in the fucking review. That shit it's just real. It's true. Like I know there's like ray tracing and shit, but You know, I played on 30 on there, and it just looks stunning.
It does. It
Stunning.
does.
Like, yo, when you open, yo, anytime you go into a building or a house that has the doors closed and the windows all shuttered, and then you get whatever, and then you open the door and it's light outside, and that light just floods the room instantly. Yo, I feel like I'm there. Like, I feel like I'm there. How real that shit looks. They fucking crushed it, dude.
They did. That's why it's so difficult, by the way. Like, to hear, experiencing this game, and then to hear some of the things that people want to put out there just to knock it. It's really frustrating. And hard, almost hard to process, because you're looking at the work that was put into it, and you're like, how can you go to those lengths just to get clicks? Or like, where's the integrity?
When it's not an easily universally seen problem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're fucking stretching, dog, trying to find an issue here. I love the gameplay. I love the graphics. I love the exploration. It's just something. Fuck you and your something.
It's bitch. Just you then.
It's you,
it's just
motherfucker.
You.
It's you. You are the problem. God damn.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
That's wild.
Jesus. Sorry.
It's okay. I get it.
There was one. We never got to it, right? Because
yes, go ahead.
Took it. Okay, my homie Dave Reezy in the building. My dude,
Yo,
thank you, my brother,
for
being here. Thank you for that $5 super chat. Says, and you have to complete the program at one of Ray Ray's facilities for rehabilitation, reform, and redemption to remedy pony behavior. Listen, look at me. All right, I need you to understand. I'm not getting into one of those little trees that they bake the cookies in. It's not fucking happening. Can't go to one of Ray Ray's facilities. You think I could fit in that shit?
Oh,
you think I could fit in one of Ray Ray's facilities?
Oh, damn!
Come on, man. Come on.
Damn!
That shit.
Woo! By the way, CMoney was calling out pony behavior. Nah, you know,
I wasn't exhibiting pony
behavior. Those are two different things.
By that logic, then Ray Ray himself needs to go to fucking court for ratting out all the people that he sees doing pony shit. Get out of here with that. Come on, man. You're coming up the wrong tree.
Exactly.
Okay? This is the fall tree, not the cookie tree. Okay.
Oh my god.
What are those cookies called?
Shit. They're good too.
The little elves.
Yeah, I know. Elves? Hold on. Let me see.
What is it called?
Guys, try to beat me to it.
What is it called? Keebler elf tree.
Yes.
The Keebler elf tree. Yeah. You know I can't fit in there. Come on, man.
Man. I wrote tree cookies. And then I realized before I pressed it that some things may pop up.
Oh my god. That's hilarious. Coach says you can straight up rob someone in front of them.
Oh, yeah.
It's great. And dude, the story is there for it, right? Like in Elder Scrolls, if you rob people, they're like, who the fuck are you thief? Here, it's like, bitch, I'm a godlike.
Yeah.
I'm an envoy. I serve at the pleasure of the emperor. That means you serve at the pleasure of my god.
What? Are you playing this game?
I don't know. That went too far. Literally, I just want to rob you. You know what I'm saying? At any point in time. Not the other thing that I said. That was a bit much. That was a little too far. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened. I don't know where it came from. It's probably Coach talking about something. You know, I don't know.
Listen, I take everything. I leave nothing behind. I take it all. I take all things I find.
Facts.
To clarify, I clarified it. Yes.
You steal.
There you go.
You don't.
I rob them blind. Yes.
Rob them.
Yes.
God damn. Chill out.
They're like, I guess you're gonna take all of our offerings. Yes.
She's that little Yahtzee chick before you make her part of your group. If you get the vase for her and you hand it to her and her backpack's in front of her and you just rob her, she's like, so you're just gonna go and take my stuff? Checks out. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man.
100%.
My people are starving.
Go to this poor ass neighborhood. They got their plate next to them where people giving them spare change. You're like, I'll take that. Whoop. Whoop. I need that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh my god.
Man.
Yo, why so serious? The truth. In Skyrim, you can save a whole village and they will still kill you over stolen rat meat. Like, yo, I just saved your life and you won't let me take your fork? Come on, man. Are you kidding me? No, there needs to be some retooling. Okay, they need to understand if I saved your life, then I could take what I want. If I say, yo, I'm gonna rob you, and you say you ain't gonna rob me, and I put a gun to your head, then you say, go ahead, take it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the way I expect the game to react.
Unless they're ready to die, you know?
Maybe they're ready to die. You know what I'm saying?
You never know.
Duke Toggle said people were legit mad that you can't steal cheese in Avowed. That's wild, bro. That's wild.
That you can't steal cheese in Avowed.
Yeah, but you can take. You can take the cheese.
Yeah, you can take. Oh, they want to
steal.
Yeah.
They want to get you locked up.
Well, the mentality is wild.
Oh my god. Oh, Amit Kumar, he was at the place that we were, baby.
Go ahead.
That I warned you about.
Yes. Oh,
the war with the army of skeletons.
Yep.
Bro, the little old skeleton sitting in his chair, like, hey.
Looking like you're about to die
and shit.
Waiting for death.
Hey, you want to do a trial? Sure. Okay, motherfucker. Whoosh. Oh, fuck. Yo, so many.
Motherfucker came to life. I was like, how many you got? Every time
start
you
with
thought,
a few, right? Like, oh, this is the challenge. This ain't shit. Walk out there. And then more just come, and then more, and then you kill a whole bunch. You're like, yo, that has to be it. No, they double it. Like, what?
Yeah, it's wild. It's crazy. Satisfying, but crazy.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But he does give you a dope ass sword. Does give you a dope ass sword. Like that is worth it. It's worth it if you can survive it. I'll be honest. I had to beat the system to do it at the time. I could not fight them. There was too many. They just kill me nonstop. So if you go all the way to the edge, you know, these guys, they want to kill you, but they don't want to, like, they're not that invested in the idea of killing you. Like, they don't have it. There's not a vendetta. Like, you can, like, kill their family, and now they're spent like John Wicking this shit, and they're trying to chase you forever. They're like, yo, if you come to my area, I'm gonna fight you. And if you walk further, like far enough away, then I'm gonna stop.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna turn around after a certain line.
When you're in a bad situation, you know, you can find that line, right? Where they'll chase you, and then you get to that line, they're like, that's too far for me.
But step over that line.
Oh, they come back. And they want to kill you.
Quick.
So I had to do one of those. I had to sit back and shoot my bow and arrow, my weak ass bow and arrow. It took me about 40,000 arrows to kill all of the skeletons that were there at the time. I haven't found that on this playthrough yet. So
I find incorporating grenades, it's pretty dope. It makes it much easier for sure.
Agreed. All right.
The combo, especially when you're like reloading, just pop a grenade.
Agreed. 100%. All right. Oh, Duke Choco got my electric pistol.
Oh, there you go.
I mean, but he's using an ice axe. This motherfucker thinks he's John Wick. So he's running around, slap, pop you in the face. That must be crazy actually to watch. I shoot from afar. You know what I'm saying? I got
the ice grenades, and then you hit them with that great hammer, and they just shatter. Damn. It's crazy. I love that.
That's a rough one. Also, I feel like I think some people are crazy. I heard somebody complaining that they don't respawn. The bad guys don't respawn, and it's like, bro, this ain't a game. I mean, it's a game, but it's not a game. These are real people living that life, or real monsters alive at that time.
Yeah.
When they're gone, they're gone. I love the fact that I
That
killed somebody.
Yeah, and they're
bounced,
dead. They're dead.
Went into a whole different area, came back, and then boom.
Done.
Guy's still dead there on the ground.
Yep.
Still dead where I left him. Dead ass body.
You killed them.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
That's the point.
You're cleansing the living lands. You're getting rid of the bad guys.
Mm-hmm.
That's the idea. It wouldn't feel so good if I spent mad time trying to kill everybody in that goddamn cave, leave, and go back to the cave, and then they're fucking back.
Yeah, that would be ridiculous. Actually, it would be.
There's enough content. There's enough content in the game to just experience new.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need dead things coming back from life. To life. Coming back to life.
Back to life.
Yeah, back to life. Yeah, but this is
and you revisit areas so it's not ideal as well I feel like that would take you out a little bit. It will that will make it a little repetitive if you cleanse out an entire area and then you have to do it again. If I have those twins come back, those giant twins come back, I'll be mad as hell.
No, that was a battle.
No,
that was a battle. Yeah, no, I think because at the end of the day, I love the decisions they made for it. I love the decisions they made for this game. This is not dude, this is the easiest 10 I think I've ever given.
Yeah.
It's just so good. And honestly, I gave it a 10 with just the first 70 hours. I'm having even more fun this playthrough than last playthrough. And I loved it last playthrough, but I'm having even more fun. I'm enjoying myself even more through the second playthrough. I don't do that shit, man. I don't replay games. I hit them and quit them. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Hit and quit it.
That's it. But,
and listen, man, I think that even in your second playthrough where you can't necessarily balance going back and forth between games because you're like, oh, I can't wait to get into Avowed. That's like the biggest compliment, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's so good, man. So good. Love it. Love it. Love it. Yeah, it's a 10 squared. Meet the cheetahs. So it's a 10 squared, then CMoney. Yes, that's 100% what it is. It's a 10 squared. It's 100. It's so good, man.
It is.
It's so good. Rody Ren says, I don't think the whack reviews will stop Avowed from being successful. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's just too good, man. It's too good. And Game Pass is spreading that shit so far, man.
I think that's
I see it nonstop. Everybody is talking about Avowed and they're all posting their footage on it. It is doing so well, man. It's doing so well. Love it.
It's just unnecessary, I think. That is the issue. But I agree with you. The game, it speaks for itself. To go ahead though and kind of change the minds of players who maybe would have went ahead and bought the game. That's just it, right? And there are people that regardless, they kind of look at the score and say, okay, well, this is worth buying or not. We know what's happening. We know why they do it. But to some people, that holds weight in their decision. So that's the problem.
I think for me, I was just so caught off guard with this. I didn't think, honestly, I know Obsidian is amazing. And I know that the game was going to be great. I didn't know how much I would love the game, especially off the heels of, Indiana Jones being so fucking amazing, Hellblade 2 being so fucking amazing, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 story mode being so fucking amazing. And literally all the other games, I mean, fucking
Age of Mythology,
all those games we had such a great time with. Diablo, Starfield, Shattered Space was fucking amazing. All these games that came out, I'm like, yo, these are all amazing. But again, I didn't go back, right? I didn't go back. Indie, I went back a little bit. Hellblade, I went back a little bit, but not put my life back
lost
into it.
in it again
Like,
all over.
no,
Yeah.
this and those weren't even, those were to like just get things, right? This is literally just because I want to go back in that world and live in that world again and just experience it and do so much shit in there, bro. Like, man, it's so fucking good. I really like, I did not think I was gonna love this game the way I love this game. Like,
And you
it's
know
better than I could have
what's
imagined.
amazing, that the fact that like we are all talking about it in like we're hearing new things from each other that we didn't know about, right? That's, I feel like that's a testament to how much detail was put into the game, to like that we can share information about the same freaking game and still kind of enlighten each other with things that, oh shoot, yeah, bet I could do that. Let me go. I'm gonna go ahead and try that out. That's exciting.
It really is, man. It really is. Greatness Awaits says they made the action first person combat work and matter. Plus, they made the first person combat work and matter. Plus, have third person
Yes.
and it balanced, challenging, and feels good. I gotta tell you right now, I played the whole thing first person. Doodle is playing that game in third person the entire time. This is just, how crazy is it that they were able to capture two different people playing the game two completely different ways and both equally love the game. Like third person, first person, very different experiences in games. You know what I'm saying? Like a third person shooter, first person shooter, very, very different. And to be able to just in the same game give both modes and allow you to freely move between them and just have it so that one person loves the first person view so much more and the other person loves the third person view so much more. Both loving life, playing this game like it's crack. It's crazy. It's crazy.
It is. And listen, I saw somewhere that someone had said how horrible it was in third person. It's funny because that's literally how I played the entire game, and I did try first person, and you try third person, and you were all in first person. I was all in third person, but like I feel like I can understand that you're enjoying it in that way. And I think that's the beauty of the game, right? I think that you can understand how I'm enjoying the game, and I can understand how you're enjoying the game, and that's all good, right? It's
Facts.
not oh, well, third person is whack because of this, or first person is whack because of this. The fact that they gave us both, that's where the winning formula kicks in.
Agreed. 100%. Amit Kumar says it's a very streamlined RPG and really cuts out the stuff that's unnecessary. It cuts the fat.
Yes.
Right? It just sticks to with what's good, man, and what works. Says unnecessary like weight on every piece of clothing, stamina while running, etc. It feels like a proper video game. Yes, that's what it is, man. Like it's giving me everything that I want. It gives me the look, the feel, the realism. Everything I see looks so realistic. But what I play is a video game.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't want to strip down the fun of a video game to go ahead and give you that realism when it comes to, you know, your weight down, right? You can't move. Like, and even when you're carrying a lot, it's as simple as click, click, done, right?
Yes, just stash your shit. You don't have to drop all your stuff.
You don't have to lose drop them and not have them anymore. You don't have to freaking travel somewhere. Like, it's just nice and easy and very convenient.
Yep. And you don't need to explain how it happens. I don't care. Okay?
No, thank you.
I assume some ghost comes and just takes everything.
Just the same ghost that brings me bullets.
That's it. Exactly.
My ammo comes from that same ghost. I'm okay. No explanation necessary.
Facts. That's the truth. It's a fucking fantastic game, man. So good.
Agreed.
So good. Okay. We got to start the show.
We are.
Gotta start the show.
Let's go.
We can't keep going and not start it proper.
Yo, King, what's good? He says take the cheese in Avowed.
Facts.
Take the cheese.
It's
up for grabs.
You guys saw that back and forth beef with Reforged Gaming and Destin.
No.
Yeah, so Reforge on his show had talked some shit about something Destin said, you know, and like twisted his words or whatever and made it seem like, you know, he was lying. So Destin responded to that. And then Reforge got back on his podcast and started crying like a bitch.
Oh man, are we gonna get into that? Because
I mean, we can real quick if you want. It's not like it's not like a topic.
I'm with it. If the chat is with it, I don't know what happened. So real quick, the game adaptation newscast says, I hesitate to say I liked indie better because apparently that means I'm a pony. I don't think so. I mean, if indie better than Avowed.
Why? Why would that make you a pony?
No, I mean, I'm glad you see. So indie is a freaking phenomenal game. It's a phenomenal game.
Beats it for me, but it's not like.
But also, Indiana Jones is freaking exceptional in its own way, right? They're obviously, you know, it comes with the legendary freaking Indiana Jones and a lot of elements that if you gravitate towards these movies and you know this character, they freaking went ahead and did right by it, right? And made an exceptional game. So indie is freaking phenomenal. This is Avowed. It's freaking brand new as well, and it's also incredible. I think that I think either one of them could be freaking game of the year. So I'm glad you enjoyed Indiana Jones that much. We enjoyed it as well. But yeah, if you enjoyed indie better, then you enjoyed it better. For me, they're different experiences. That's all.
They are both really, really well done experiences. Yeah. But for us, remember, man, like that just it's just us keeping the ball rolling. Like we just get more and more.
We have both. The Gallopers have neither one of these games yet. Like they're getting Indiana Jones. They're still waiting for Indiana Jones. We're freaking playing Avowed right now. And again, both fantastic games.
All right. I have the let's talk about the Destin thing real quick. It's not like it wasn't part of the topics, but it's just funny to kind of see the random back and forth happening. And they're like both kind of proper. So it's like just seeing two weird people, like two people in a fight that are not really fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of stupid.
Okay, all right.
You know,
shout out to Relsky.
Relsky in the building. What's up, fam?
What's good? He says, "Why would you even compare the two?" Yeah, they're two.
Yeah, they're just different games. Like
it doesn't games.
Like it doesn't even matter to bring it up. Frankly, I mean, if you enjoyed indie better, great, different game, but don't matter. Whatever works, man. All right, so this is okay. Wait, let me change my timestamp. Okay. All right. So this is where it started. Okay, this is where it started. This Astro Cyborg clipped Reforge and says it feels like Destin Ligari is a Phil Spencer lackey at this point. Reforge. Okay. Let's see if he says this stuff early. Looking to do it.
That let's take another thing.
All right, I'm not looking to watch the whole thing. Let's see.
That let's take another thing from the Yoshida interview. The whole day and date debate, right? Oh, PlayStation's going day and date. And I put out that video yesterday on Twitter, and I was like, you would know that they were because right now they have a bunch of projects in the pipeline. There are games coming from PlayStation Studios that are going to land in 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, up to 5 years from now. Okay, so chart it all the way out to 2030. We've seen zero signs of infrastructural change and parallel development, which means the PlayStation first-party studios are not going to be doing day-and-date PC releases anytime soon. However, there is room for growth in the Chinese market. I kept telling you guys this. I was like, the China Hero project.
Maybe they can't hear it well.
Chinese developers know, and so does PlayStation. That market is heavily built around PC and consoles not very large. And I said, if you don't have that level of nuance for this discussion, you're just going to buy into extremely reductionistic viewpoints of, well, this is where the industry's going. PlayStation's doing the same thing. No, if you don't have the ability to break down and do analysis of service games, there are first-party studios and there are publishing efforts in China. None of these are the same thing.
All right. You guys are saying that it sounds all fucked up. No, it sounds perfect here.
Maybe we hear it. Yeah, we're hearing it fine. I'm wondering.
I'm gonna play it again and see if it's better.
That, like, let's take another thing from the Yoshida interview. The whole day and date debate. Right? Oh, PlayStation's going day and date. And I put out that video yesterday on Twitter, and I was like, you would know that they...
Let me reload this tab. I hope it doesn't kick me out. If it kicks me out, I'll be back. Okay. We're going to try it again.
Let's see.
That, like, let's take another thing from the Yoshida interview. The whole day and date debate.
Better?
Right? Oh, PlayStation's going day and date. And I put out that video yesterday on Twitter, and I was like, you would know that they were, because right now they have a bunch of projects in the pipeline.
It's still cracking.
There are games coming from PlayStation Studios that are going to land in 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, up to 5 years from now. Well, this is where the industry's going. PlayStation's market in China is weak.
So he's saying that PlayStation is not going.
Say that. It's not honest. It's like that's not what the man said. Literally, in the most
Broski says, I don't think we're meant to hear this clown.
Is not what Yoshi is for both in the U.S. and China. And it's like, stay in the clip because he mentions the U.S. in China is weak. And if you want to grow there, peace for the same route to the goal. No,
I'm trying to get to the part
where Yoshida himself basically said the console market in China.
I'm trying, dude.
And if you want to grow there, peace is crucial. And even Destin with Gary can't understand the clip because he mentions the U.S. and he's like, no, Yoshida's saying that growth on PC is for both in the U.S. and China. And it's like, no, that is quite literally in the most.
All right, if it's cracking.
First of all, God damn, is he a fucking dumbass?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so he is literally trying to say that Destin brought up the fact that it was US and China that Shuhei said that the growth for PC is there. And Reforge is trying to say, no, just China, not US, stupid. So what he's suggesting is that it should not be released in anywhere other than China on PC because nowhere else would equal growth. Is that the stupid shit that he's trying to say?
Listen, I was not. I missed out, guys.
All right. So he was talking
on
shit.
This nonsense.
He was talking shit. The point is, Destin came at him, right? He literally was talking shit, like, because he doesn't understand. Like, he's, kind of giving him shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Destin replies, says, did he hit his member goal yet? Talking about my tweets. Glad I gave him content for the day. Wait, didn't he say some not nice things about people who do that? Oh, no, it's Alex. Not hating. Get that bag, Reforge. Respect the hustle. Okay. That's what he said. And then, obviously, the butt buddies come out.
Okay. So, let me see. I saw a comment and I get it. Let me find it. Let's see.
Okay. Let me see. Can you hear? Let's see if we can hear this one, because this is the one where he's now he's crying. All right, now he's crying. Ready? I hope you can hear it.
Because that's what you're dealing with. Instead of being like, oh, hey, I might have got this wrong, or well, we can have a disagreement. What's he do? Well, he makes it personal. Mentions my member goal, signal boost somebody who attacks me every day and harasses me every day, and then tags somebody who salt farms me, rage farms me, and yells about me and calls me names. Oh, okay.
I don't know what's going on with this shit.
Why it's just not worth it.
So he's crying. That, oh, I can't have a conversation with Destin. I can't have a conversation because Destin's just gonna attack me just like everybody else.
So meet the cheater. You've captured the essence of this. When two people are fighting air and dodging air, is hilarious. I mean, that's what I'm getting from this whole situation.
That's what
I think. I don't think that you should accuse anybody of something that you do yourself. With the clickbaits and all the other, like, this is ridiculous.
It's kind of bitch assness. I'm not gonna lie. So he was crying again. Destin Legary personally attacked me. He's no different than the salt farmers. So Destin says, so let me get this straight. He misrepresented my tweet, claimed I was a puppet, told his audience to target me, got called out, played the victim, got it. I think I'll pass on that podcast invite. Oh, shit. Look at Destin fucking flexing on this bitch. Like, look at you, punk ass. You wanted me to come on your show. How about no, Scott?
Well, he got an answer.
He got the answer. And then Destin, he clarifies what he said. Okay. This is what Shuhei said. Shuhei Yoshida. You know that when publishers release PC games on multiple platforms, especially on PC, the number one market countries that their games sell are either US or China.
Okay. So Reforge is saying
it's only China.
Yeah,
only China.
Okay.
And then he says, here's what I did not say in the post. I did not say they're going day and date on PC. I did not comment on any of their initiatives in China. I did not make comparisons to what Xbox is doing. You know what Yoshida did say, though? Porting to PC is way cheaper than creating an original title. So it's almost like printing money. And that helps us to invest in new titles now that the cost of games has increased. Shots fired. Shots fired. Fired. I got there. That's wild.
Listen, we know that PlayStation is trying to figure out the easier way to go ahead and make money. Porting these games to PC, they're not going to miss out. Whether is, I don't know what Reforge is insinuating, that they shouldn't bother to go ahead and put the games in the US versus, in China, where they make more money. Money is money. Whether it's more money or less money is still money, dumbass. If it doesn't cost them much to port these games, as Destin said, right, then why not? And this is why they space it out normally, so that they can go ahead and have people go to their platform to buy these games. And, for the people that didn't budge, here, go ahead and get it on PC. And it's kind of like newfound money and a refreshment to the IP. This is ridiculous.
Facts. Ridiculous. Look, I was gonna save this one for after, but now since we stumbled into the Destin fight, and then that Destin fight brought Shuhei up, I think we're gonna pivot to the Shuhei topic, and then we'll come back around for the other one. Since we're here already, because we did just see what they said, right? Like, we just saw
this conversation play out. And they're all this conversation obviously comes back to Shuhei, right? These are his words kind of being, interpreted or taken into this battle that we saw play out. But Shuhei has a lot to say. That's very interesting. He has a lot to say. And he is essentially talking to anyone who listen at this point. He just kind of wants to, I feel like he drops more and more as time goes by. So I feel like he's ready to tell us a lot more than what we think we're going to hear.
Well, let's use the actual, so that somebody clipped Shuhei here, so we can actually hear him ourselves. Let's see if this doesn't work, then something's going on. All right, let's try this again. Tell me if you guys, you first of all, you ain't gonna see shit, so why don't I do this? There we go.
Babe, you may have to play it with your mic muted, maybe. Remember when we came in,
we did have some weird shit going on. We did have some weird
stuff. We may have to restart the whole thing.
We probably gotta like restart the whole computer. All right, well, let's see if this doesn't work, then we'll stop. Tell me if you guys can hear.
In other words, people think that putting a game on PC means no one's going to want to play PlayStation anymore. But I'm like, no, I just don't know that these people were that interested to begin with. And if they are, the only way you can really go and get them is to aggressively go and get them.
You hear, you know that when publishers release games on multiple platforms, especially on PC, the number one market countries.
He didn't fucking say multiple platforms.
Mm-hmm.
He said multiple consoles.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna turn it off and turn it back on.
It's not playing well?
No, they said it's not working. So let's do this again. Let's try. See if it'll work. Let's turn it off and back on. All right. Let's see if this works. Because he said, he did not say, I think people were afraid to write it down, but he said some other shit. Hold on.
In other words, people think that putting a game on PC means no one's going to want a PlayStation anymore. But I'm like, no, I just don't know that these people were that interested to begin with. And if they are, the only way you can really go and get them is to aggressively go and get them.
You hear, you know that when publishers release games on multi-platforms.
Okay. Somebody said put on the captions. So I think that works. I mean, it's a little slow. I mean, a little too fast over here. I hope you guys can catch up. But he says releases games on other consoles. This says platforms, not when you fucking hear him. He fucking says consoles. That's wild. Acknowledging what happened. All right. So we can't hear it. So if we can't hear it, then there's no fucking point. Okay. So fuck him and his shit. Okay. God damn it.
But he's talking about consoles. I feel like you think PlayStation is getting ready
to put things everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna happen.
It is
rather than later. I mean, I don't really care for it. They ain't got shit to put over here. But eventually they will, or eventually they won't. Maybe just with the 30% that they're getting from Xbox and the fact that they're barely making any games, maybe for them it's not even worth it. Frankly, it doesn't matter.
No,
like, they don't make enough games to give a shit about. Okay, so obviously Shuhei in that particular one that we were covering here is about going to PC, right? Which, I'm sure during that Colin interview they're trying to frame it where it's not a something that looks like they're going to go day and date on PC. But I mean, Shuhei pretty much came out and said porting to PC is way cheaper than creating an original title. So it's printing money. It's just easy money, right? They're making the game on PlayStation. They port it to PC. They're good to go, right? Day and date,
just like a remaster is cheaper, obviously, than making new IP.
And then porting the remaster to PC, right? So there's levels or layers to it. Levels is already taken, right? Yours
layers.
There's layers. But it's true. So I mean, listen, it's going to happen, right? Like I don't know, like the delusion that these PlayStation fanboys, these ponies, what they have like in their like hearts and souls, so like upset and sad by the idea. Like, bitch, how about you worry about getting games before you're worried about where the fuck they get ported to? You know what I'm saying?
As if they're holding some type of golden goose,
Like,
right?
you're not,
Like
dog. Like,
it's not.
nobody's
It's,
even buying the games you putting out.
man, they're old games, and the ones that they have been working on have not seen the light of day and will not see the light of day. So I don't know what is this specialty, the special sauce that they're holding on to. But maybe again, it's one of those opposite things. They said that Xbox games were trash, and now that they're getting Xbox games, they're so freaking hyped. Supposedly, PlayStation games are golden, and maybe they just don't want the Xbox community to find out the truth when these games go to the box. I don't know, man. I think that they have their priorities all messed up. The idea of being on a platform where they don't make first party games being acceptable, it doesn't make sense to me. So we're talking about a group of people that, I can't even sympathize with. When you come out here and you say such stupid shit like, PlayStation's #1, or we make the best games, or we have the best plot. Like, come on, man. I can't even entertain that nonsense. And if you can entertain it, you have an issue.
Yes. Agreed. 100%. I don't know where they have the energy for it,
No.
to be honest with you. Again,
at some point you got to look at it and be like, this horse is dead. Like, there's no need to keep on with the narrative or trying to spin shit. Everybody can see. Like, we're not freaking blind. We see what's happening over at PlayStation. We don't need you to try to convince us otherwise. We can see what's taking place.
agree. And we know that they know.
Yeah, for sure.
And they're just living in that denial. And it's like, okay, man, like, just keep bragging about console sales.
They've shown us they don't buy the games. They've shown us what the platform really is, right? So, and again, that's with a lot of bots that have the PlayStation box going ahead and supporting these games, that these these million sales have have popped in, right? The fact that these sales are coming in, and it's not just from developers. Obviously, it's with the support of the Xbox community as well. Because we know these developers, according to them, they want nothing to do with Xbox or our games. So those aren't even real pony sales.
Agreed. 100%. I mean, they down bad, right? They need it. This is the shit that they need to happen. They're telling you, like, like, literally Shuhei is saying that they put out these ports and these remasters because that's the only way that they can fund new games.
And if they are canceling all the games and their sales have dropped when it comes to games, right? And they're canceling everything they've been working on, what does that mean? It's funny because it's like trying to help someone put something together that is clear as day, and you're like, man, this is gonna hurt them because it seems like they have no idea. They just can't get there.
Agreed. That's honestly the truth. Like, it's just what it is.
But Shuhei, though, I'm very interested in the fact that, like, not only, like, he left and he is ready to verbalize everything.
Oh, we got so much more. We have so much more. This is the first salvo into what he was talking about here. So this is again, this is just letting the ponies know that you can stop defending PC ports and games going other places day and date, because and remasters. Like, just understand that that's literally the only way you have a chance of getting these games, right? Like, Shuhei came out and said it. Stop crying, stop talking shit, stop trying to to discredit Xbox dudes who are reading fucking words that were said by fucking Shuhei. Okay. He said them. These are the words. Just cut the shit, right? Understand that he didn't have to say this, but he did, right? So that's step one. We have another one that we're going to get to right now, and this one's about Naughty Dog.
Oh
yeah. So
Hood Games was good. Welcome.
What's up, fam? Shuhei Yoshida thought The Last of Us Online was great when he played it. There's a little more to it. We're gonna read what he has here. This is from Insider Gaming. And just so you know, this all comes from that interview that Colin did with Shuhei. It's just behind a paywall right now, so it's not going to be for a while that it comes out.
Okay, so we heard this also from the team because they also felt that it was a great game and that they said they were playing it themselves, like they enjoyed it. This is an unfortunate situation. So Shuhei shares the same sentiment as Naughty Dog. So I'm ready to hear the rest. Let's go.
All right. So he writes, it's been a rough couple of years for PlayStation and its live service game slate, with around 75% of the projects being canceled for one reason or another. One such game was The Last of Us Online, or better known to the community as Factions. The game was publicly canceled in 2023, with Naughty Dog saying it would be shifting its focus to single-player games instead. On paper, at least, The Last of Us Online could have arguably been one of PlayStation's live service cash cows, and according to Shuhei Yoshida, the game played great. Speaking on Sacred Symbols podcast via Push Square, Yoshida said the idea for The Last of Us Online came from Naughty Dog, and they really wanted to make it. Not Bungie, but Bungie explained to them what it takes to make live service games, and Naughty Dog realized, oops, we can't do that. If we do it, we can't make we can't make Intergalactic the Heretic Prophet. So that was a lack of foresight. Hold the fuck on.
What?
Hold the fuck
my gosh.
on. So Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet, did not actually start development in earnest until the end of 2023, when they announced it. More likely the beginning of 2024.
More likely, I would say.
More likely. That's why they just showed us the fucking cutscene and not the game.
So the game has been in development for like a year.
Look here. Wow. Okay. See how people don't want to read the words and actually see what's being said, right? They want to just look at the fluff around it. Fam. Woo. Okay. So that was a lack of foresight. I'm sure PlayStation was okay with that. Okay. I'm sure. Now, this is where double talk starts to come in, so I want you to listen. Yoshida went on to explain that from his experience, at least, no development team at PlayStation has been forced to develop a live service game, and that the games are pitched by the studios based, listen to this, based on the direction they believe the industry is going. Now, listen to the quote. From my experience, listen to this part right here.
Okay.
When studios see that the company has a big initiative, they realize that riding on that gives them a better chance of getting a project approved and supported.
Oh, Shuhei, you know you're full of shit, right? You're full of shit. So they're not making them do it, but if you are making something that they want to put out there, then you're likely to go ahead and get the stamp of approval.
If you do what they want, you're likely to get. What? So they didn't force you. They said,
no,
hey,
no, okay.
Do what you want, okay? Do what you want, and just pitch it to us, and we'll let you know if we're going to say yes or no.
What?
So if you pitch us a single-player game, we're going to say go suck your own balls. But if you pitch us a live service game, there's a chance. What are you gonna do?
I mean, come on, man. Come on. What do you think they're gonna do?
Man. Come on, man.
Yeah, wilding. Shuhei, you wilding for this one. Come on, man.
Listen, I know you're probably still waiting for like your last paycheck to clear or whatever the fuck. But come on, dog. Don't say no stupid shit like that. Don't tell us that they're not forced to. They're just understanding that if they don't do what the company wants them to do, then they're not going to get fucking funded.
But I feel like maybe.
What?
I think maybe Shuhei is finding his own way of being able to say what he can say. And like maybe he can't say that they were forced to, right? But what he can say is that if you want your project approved, right, you have to do what they're okay with you making. Like maybe that's just his way of saying the same freaking thing. It is the same damn thing, Shuhei. So we appreciate it if this is your only way of talking to us.
Having us read between the lines, appreciate it. We got you.
That's fine. That's fine. We'll take it.
We won't let it sit.
We like reading between the lines with this stuff and actually paying attention to what's really there. But Naughty Dog, right? Obviously they worked on Factions 2 for 8 years.
For a long time.
Yes.
But they didn't know, hold on. They didn't know that if they were making a live service game that they were going to have to continue developing more shit for it after it released. You know what I'm saying?
So what I'm hearing is that they wasted all that time because this is what PlayStation wanted and they were okay approving, right? As soon as Intergalactic got approved, then they had a window to go ahead and say we can either support Factions 2 or go ahead and make Intergalactic. They chose, obviously, Intergalactic. I don't know then why the moping around, Naughty Dog, if this was your decision. I understand that more likely they wanted both out there, right? This is what happens when you are with Broke Station. You have to pick and choose. As developers, they probably want all their work that they feel passionate about or that they feel like they've done great work with to go ahead and release and have people have the opportunity to have people appreciate their work and their efforts. So man, this is tough, but how do you not know that everything that's going to go into live service? We also know that obviously things have been changing. Again, they were working on Factions 2 for a long time, and I think that was a different PlayStation then. And if the budget changed, maybe they thought that they'll also be able to work on other games, on other projects, that they didn't have to choose between one or the other, right? I think that's more likely what did take place, rather than, hey, listen, I'm just going to give this up. I think they were proud of the work they did with Factions 2. Shuhei as well, just like them, have said that it's a great game and they enjoyed it. So I think it was more of this is the new PlayStation. This is the money we have right now to play with. And we can't go ahead and fund both. And they did to Factions 2 what, Herman couldn't do to Concord.
Damn. They did what Herman couldn't do to Concord. Yeah, this is just obviously it's real fishy to me. You got to imagine that Naughty Dog is not that stupid to know that if you work on a live service game, live service by definition means that the game continues on after you release it, and you have to support said game after it is released. So I'm not going to fall for their bullshit explanation. I think they talked to Sony to see how much it would cost to continue to support. Maybe the game was really ambitious, so they were going to need like a lot of content and a lot of like high quality, expensive content, and not like cheap skins or some shit. And Sony was like, "Nah, I'm good, fam. I'm out." Remember, no matter how you cut it, there's only one group of people who are paying for this shit, and that's Sony, right? That's PlayStation proper, not the studio. Naughty Dog isn't paying for this shit. It's PlayStation.
Exactly.
So obviously, Naughty Dog could say, "Well, maybe we can hire more people to run the live service part."
The hell you will, Hiroki said.
The hell you will.
The hell you will.
The hell you will. That's the reality.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna need you to let go of a couple of clowns that you have working for you. Man, it's rough. It's rough. And this is, again, when you don't have the money to support what your teams want to work on and kind of have that creative freedom doing, it's just, these are the consequences of that. It doesn't matter how incredible of a studio you have. It doesn't matter how much they can do. If you are limiting them with time and funds, there's only so much they can do. Their hands are tied.
Agreed. All right. So it continues. It's not like current PlayStation Studio boss Herman Hulst is telling teams they need to make live service games. It's likely mutual. Sure thing.
I love how he brought up Herman. Like, it's not likely. It's not like Herman is telling them. Like, come on, we already know how you feel, Shuhei, about that whole situation with Herman and Jimmy Jim. You already told us what took place.
Herman wasn't the one calling the shots when this was all put into motion. That was Jimmy.
That was Jim. But
that was our boy Jim.
Do you think there's no resentment as to who was put into play?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course. 100%. 100%. All right. Continuing. It says, as for PlayStation's current slate of live service games that have been has been cut drastically in the past couple of years, Bungie's Marathon, Haven Studios Fair Games, and a Horizon live service game are still in development. But as of the time of writing, no firm release dates have been set. And that's it. So the idea that Naughty Dog realized, oops, we can't do that. If we do it, we can't make Intergalactic the Heritage Prophet. So that was a lack of foresight. Guys,
I don't think that they have the brain of a pony. I don't think that they have that type of brain. I think we've seen what they can do. We know that these are capable people. I know that they can understand what goes into things that, even if they are new to, but they made the first one.
They did.
They made the first one. Come on, man. You're not going to try to patch this up and tell us that they didn't understand.
But also lack of foresight. Motherfucker, they had to get that shit greenlit.
Mm-hmm.
Greenlit, which means they brought it to PlayStation to get approval. And PlayStation is the one who approved the idea of making this game. So the lack of foresight, that falls on PlayStation.
Yes.
You don't sit down and say, okay, so you're going to make a live service game. Okay. After you release, what are you going to do? There was no plan?
I'm sure there was.
There was no plan. They never heard of a live service game before.
Again, this is their second one, so let's not play stupid. I think Hiroki sat there. They came in, they pitched Intergalactic, and Hiroki put a gun on the table and said, "You want Intergalactic? This is what you got to do to Factions 2." And they did what they had to do. It's wild
they had to do
for Factions 2 to be sitting there collecting dust because they are
too broke to support.
Too broke.
That's crazy. That's fucking.
The funny thing
wild.
is that if they had put into the money that they wasted on Concord, had it gone to studios that were actually capable, and maybe they wouldn't be in the mess that they're in, and maybe they would have had that freaking gas game that they keep live service game that they keep searching for, right? Maybe that would have been it. Maybe the multiplayer Spider-Man would have been it.
And remember, baby, this is our proof. When Shuhei said, they looked and said, "Oh shit! If we release this game, then we can't make Intergalactic."
Exactly.
That means they weren't fucking working that shit at all as a team.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody was.
It was a pitch, and they
Yep.
approved it. They must have liked what they heard, but it came with consequences. We can't fund both. So you either take the money that's going to go into factions and go ahead and make Intergalactic with that, or you don't. You won't get to make Intergalactic, and you're going to go ahead and release factions.
Yep.
And I think with what's his name from Naughty Dog trying to retire and spend time with his kid, I think he probably wants to go ahead and make another single player. Drummond, is that Neil? He probably wants to go ahead and do something else that can potentially end up on TV, right? As a show, right? Intergalactic. He's hoping that he can make another first player that's a hit like The Last of Us. And, The Last of Us has its own TV show now. And maybe someday he's hoping that Intergalactic does too. I think that storytelling is that passion that he has. And obviously that was a hard decision, but not that hard.
Agreed. Not that hard at all.
Mm-hmm. You got to remember, and this is so ridiculous, I have to say, that PlayStation, on the hunt for a live service game, goes ahead and essentially leaves it up to Naughty Dog. It's kind of wild. Like,
It is.
This is how little they understand about what they're putting out there. Or maybe this is how confident they were about freaking Concord, that they're like, you know what? We don't even need factions to. You can make a choice yourself. It's so crazy. I feel like they've made so many wrong turns that they could have avoided the situation that they're in right now.
I agree. There is another one. So,
and yes, the game adaptation newscast says season 2 drops April 13th of The Last of Us. Yes.
I'm looking forward to that.
Looking forward to that. Great show.
All right. So next one, Shuhei has some bars on the Xbox multi-platform strategy.
Mm-hmm.
Says, I suspect Microsoft is the biggest publisher on PlayStation. Looking at the install base of Xbox, I think it's natural to understand what they're doing. He continues, Microsoft looks like it's been shifting its focus to Game Pass, which perhaps comes from the DNA of the company. They're a software company, a cloud company. They are probably hoping Game Pass will be available everywhere in the future. I like that part.
Mm-hmm.
They're probably hoping that it'll be available everywhere in the future. So I mean, obviously, Colin thought he was gonna have Shuhei come out here and like talk some shit about Microsoft strategy.
Yep.
But making the first thing he says about it that Microsoft is the biggest publisher on PlayStation, right, shows already PlayStation's view on this with Microsoft. And they're like, yes, God, please. All right. Yes, God, please. Don't leave us, Xbox. Never leave us. They want the extra money for sure. But he does go ahead and just kind of talk about the idea that, they're basically adjusting, right? The install base isn't crazy and they want to grow more. And obviously he's looking at the shift to Game Pass, which, Microsoft has says we're not shifting to Game Pass, just Game Pass is a part of the strategy, right? But he mentions that it comes from the DNA of the company, right? Which they're a software company, a cloud company. This is what we talked about, right? With,
absolutely,
with how they infiltrated Apple's ecosystem with their software, right? Same thing here. Now, if you go down here, you got Zanewick who commented on this, and I like his comment here. He says people think Xbox has thrown in the towel. Quite the opposite. Xbox is invading PlayStation with software, essentially turning every PlayStation 5 into an Xbox. Hence, this is an Xbox. God damn. If people are preoccupied with Xbox games, they'll have no time or money for Sony first-party games. Facts. And then the GIF is this shit's chess. It ain't checkers. Right? That's the reality. But again, now you see, like, this is an Xbox. They made it such a big deal. This is an Xbox. This is an Xbox. The PlayStation is an Xbox.
I said this long ago. Yes, the PlayStation is an Xbox. That's what these gallopers are not understanding. They have this hate for a platform, yet somehow your box is being turned into an Xbox. It's a big deal. Wherever they are, that is considered an Xbox. If you have access to their games and you're playing their games and that's where your money is going, then you're an Xbox fan. There is no ifs or buts about it. I don't care how much you want to cry out here and claim that you love PlayStation or gallop your way around 17 times in a circle. Guess what? If you're buying Xbox games and you're excited for those games, it doesn't matter on what freaking goddamn box you want to buy them on, you are an Xbox fan. Done.
Agreed.
They are making everything an Xbox. And this is not Xbox throwing in the towel. This is them embracing who they are. They said that we're done playing PlayStation's game. And you have to be. You don't freaking go ahead and get lured into people's bullshit. You bring them to your playground. You go ahead and you play where you are the strongest. And that is what they are good to, like, that's what they're known for. This is all going to play out the same exact freaking way that it did between Microsoft and freaking Apple. We have the same situation. They are penetrating the shit out of PlayStation. And there ain't shit Hiroki can do about it. And these gallopers are like, please give me more, give me more. And it's like, you don't understand what this is doing to your behind. And when you go and look out there, it's not going to be a pretty sight.
Shit's going to be everywhere is what you're saying.
I'm just saying.
It's going to be everywhere.
Just saying. All over the place.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. E-ranks with the bars.
Yo.
If I order a Big Mac on DoorDash, does that not make me a McDonald's customer?
Yes, baby. Tell them. Exactly. Exactly.
Mac22TH54, my homie, thank you for being here, man. Says, I said it before and I'll say it again. Evolve or die.
Yes.
Interesting.
The choice is yours. Unfortunately,
I mean, listen,
I don't think that PlayStation has the funds to evolve. Right now, I think
technically,
if they wanted to go ahead and really
evolving for PlayStation to move away from first party and focus more on the storefront that is PlayStation, that is evolving for them. That's them finding their truth.
I think facing their truth. There's a difference between the two. Facing your truth when you've kind of just exhausted every other avenue of trying to figure out how to make a freaking live service game that you think is going to be substantial and is going to, bring in new players and have them spend money and actually your games being relevant. When you can't freaking do that and you see the competitor coming into your space, making the games that you were good at, right, that you no longer are, and bringing in their stuff and then reaching every freaking player. I can't stress enough that the variety of games that Xbox is providing is not an easy thing to do. It's not easy to execute them as well as they've been doing that. And again, to reach all types of players and then throw it all into Game Pass, that is huge, bro. And if you don't want to go ahead and buy them in there, the fact that they're putting them on PlayStation and feeding their freaking audience with a variety of games, not just the same freaking pony tricks over and over again, that's going to be a big deal for whoever owns a PlayStation to have choice. But PlayStation, they are being forced into what they've become. I don't think that they said, you know what, this is what suits us. I think that they've been broken into that space. This is all that they can be. They did try to spend some money, and the decisions that they made were not it. So again, they've been shook since that ABK deal, and their decisions were made out of fear and the idea that Xbox is going to have Call of Duty. When that became a reality, it was game over.
Agreed. We got Hood Games.
Yo.
It says PlayStation is an Xbox without Game Pass.
Exactly.
100%. 100%. I have it over here. Where is it? I just fucking read
you
it.
know, for those who think that us as Xbox fans do not understand what is taking place, right? With them putting their games over there. Just like Satya is very savvy about his wallet, right? And what he's doing when it comes to business. So are we, right? My wallet that's my business. And for me to pay $20 for Game Pass Ultimate and all these games, just having them pop in day one, that's where I win, right?
100%.
Having them go ahead and squeeze money out of you in your platform and having them reinvest in more games for me, that's me watching my wallet, right? The way that they're watching theirs.
Facts. I mean, we keep getting more, so money's coming from somewhere. Next, it'll be coming from you, ponies. Thank you. And Nintendo people, you're up on deck.
Yeah, they're next.
You're up on deck. The homie Service a lot says Xbox is rearing the pony mindset. Ponies were laughing. My PlayStation is an Xbox. That's what Microsoft wants. You're getting effed by your competitor. No, you're getting fed. I don't know why I said F. You're getting fed.
Because they think that PlayStation, there's a space where they can actually exist, and they're just taken over in such a crazy way, dude. It's wild.
I'm just saying, right? If you're a homeless dude, okay, and I have
here comes one of CMoney's analogies.
Listen,
I love them though.
A little bucket I leave outside, and every night, you know, I take our scraps from our dinner and
put in the bucket,
uneaten food, and I put it in the bucket for you, right? And every night I put it right on the left side of the porch, right? Every night. Okay. and then one night the homeless dude comes and there's no bucket. It's not on there. He looks, it's on the right side of the porch now. Do you think he's gonna stay standing at the left side of the porch hoping that I change my mind and drop him some fucking food on the left side of the porch? Or is he gonna walk his bitch ass down to the right side of the porch and get the food over there?
I think he's gonna walk over and grab his food.
He's gonna walk that shit over.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, ponies, be careful, because if you get used to eating over there and then one day Xbox decides to stop
that you don't get a plate,
you there and start
no bucket
feeding
for you
here only. I'm just saying, just be careful. Okay, just be careful. You never know. You never know.
You never know
what's gonna happen. Oh my god.
It's fun because over here again is guaranteed, right? We get what we get. They are in uncertainty.
Just hoping every time.
Just hoping. Plans can change at any moment. They don't affect us, they affect you.
Sparse. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. Okay. So this here again is obviously Right You Are Gaming. Are you correct?
Did you see it too?
Are you he's
confused.
What are you confused about?
He wants you to explain it in English.
That was English.
That was priceless.
That was
really
very
good.
clear. Other people had no problem. Okay. But you, what's wrong with you? Okay. What's wrong with you? Right You Are, and you bought the beanie? Are you wearing the beanie? It didn't come yet. Maybe
it didn't come yet.
You put
it's
the beanie
on,
that
give him powers to understand the analogy.
Right now, you have a naked head.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's weak.
He's
weak right now. But
yeah, I understand. Listen, it's simple. If you're getting used to me feeding you here, right here, look, hey, it's coming right here. This is where you go. You always go there, and it's always there. If I stop putting it there and I put it somewhere else, what does that mean? Are you going to sit there and hope still? I'm so used to eating this delicious food.
Am I going to stay here? I see it. I know where it's at. I can walk over there.
Or am I going to have to go and get on a PC or get on the cloud or buy an Xbox later on? If I'm so used to eating the delicious food that's being left for me here, but is not coming here anymore, I'm just saying they're grooming them. You don't know what Microsoft plan is long term. You don't know how this is all going to play out. I think
you don't know what they want to change.
You don't know the method to their madness, right? And again,
it is madness, bro. This is crazy.
Now, I'm not saying that they're not going to put games elsewhere. I'm just saying that they can control where that elsewhere is, right? And how they want that to be, right? Once you get them hooked. I'm saying you get them hooked on that goody good. You know,
you can't go back to basic.
You can't go back
once you get the goods.
That's right.
El Vampiro Borracho.
El Vampiro Borracho. With that $2 super chat, man, says CMoney analogies are on par with Jaden Smith tweets. Whoa.
What?
Whoa.
What? First of all, I don't know about his tweets because I've never seen them, but this doesn't sound right.
You're talking about the dude who was walking on the red carpet with a goddamn box house
on
his head?
Yeah, that one. I'm gonna disagree.
Time out, Cage.
Yeah.
Somebody time him out.
Put your wrench
needs to think about what the fuck he just wrote. Okay, time him out. I want to see it. I don't see it.
That's some nonsense.
See it yet. Where is it? I need to see that motherfucker timed out right now.
Put that wrench
like this man
to work. That is wild. He did.
Good job, Ryan. Good job. Fucking coming over here saying some crazy shit like that, Cage. Fucking come over here with this crazy shit. The fuck was that? Jaden Smith, motherfucker. What? You better fix your analogies, bitch. Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
By the way, guys, right you are. We'd like for you to like and share homeless analogy.
Oh my god.
Oh man, that's wild.
That's funny.
That's wild. Meet the cheater said, "I'll do the deed.
I'll do it. Give me the hammer. Give me the clip.
I'll get his ass."
I hope you're thinking about this shit right now. Okay, Cage. I hope you're taking it in and thinking about what you did.
Oh man.
Right? This is bullshit.
He's back, guys. He's back.
You better fucking think about your fucking analogies before you fucking write that shit down. God damn it.
Oh my god.
Oh boy. Do you, Kenny? Now me is here. Hey, he has gone ahead and gifted And on point for gamer membership. Why did he do that? I know why. It's very simple. He's looking at the banner. He's saying to himself,
something's missing.
What is the cheapest way to get on the banner? Okay. I can't do a 5. I'm gonna have to do a 10 to get the biggest super. So if I gift one membership, he has to write my name on the banner. I know your game, do you? Now me, okay? I know you. Okay? I get it. That's okay, though. That's okay. Appreciate it, man. Y'all know what to do.
Tell him, baby.
Put the motherfucking welcome to the family emoji in the chat. And welcome our newest member, man. We appreciate you being here.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's 20 cents a day. You can sponsor a homeless analogy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. Yo, that's wildin', yo. That's wildin'. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh man, that's amazing.
Right, I gotta take this down.
Oh.
Gotta do you carry that?
Oh my God.
One gifted.
You know what would be funny?
Someone
Music
do 2
says someone do 2 memberships.
Somebody
I
do
would
it.
love for them to do it right before you press send.
Can you
And
imagine?
the banner goes live.
It doesn't get to his name. He never gets to see it. Oh, fucking
Oh
boy.
God.
Oh my God. That's
Oh,
hilarious. That's
man.
hilarious. Appreciate you, man.
Oh,
Thank
that
you
was
so
funny.
much, bro. Oh shit. Oh look. Wait, this is about like they fucking both did it. Yo, Wally, yo. Oh my God.
Oh man,
Oh,
that is my voice.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Oh
my
my
cheeks
God.
hurt.
That's wild. That's wild. You got you came out of me with that 10 on super chat. Ha! I'm gonna get my name twice on there now. CMoney. You know how lucky a man you are to have a beautiful gamer wife that you get to spend all this time. But thank you for sharing her with us too.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm not sharing her with you, but you do get to have conversations.
We rock it
You know what I'm saying? Bro, you don't even realize you were literally a split second away from not
so
being able.
close.
Yo, Pragmatic came in immediately after.
Yo,
like 1 millisecond
like a millisecond,
later.
Bro.
Yo, you're so
That's
if he would have came in 1 second earlier, his name would be going up there and not yours. Okay.
That's wild.
Damn, that's wild.
Woo.
That's wild. We do have the homie Pragmatic Eagle.
Shout out to
$10.
Pragmatic.
Appreciate you, man. Says, wait, what's this about a banner? Damn. Dude, a split millisecond, Pragmatic. Holy
Yo,
shit.
they came in like back to back. That wild.
Was so fucking close.
That was
crazy.
one laughing emoji away from beating.
That was.
Do you okay? Not me.
He worked his way in. He has 2 now.
Damn.
All right. Sorry, Game Shark. You served your time. Thank you, bro. Do you care?
Oh man.
Now me. $10 super chat. Oh my God, that's hilarious, yo. That's hilarious. Oh man.
Wait till you see what's coming.
Borracho with that $2 super chat. Doodle dubbed me a bridesmaid Sunday. Now this. Yo, can't you get loose? Snipe this motherfucker again. Yo, snipe him. Let him know. No, just play. I just play. I just play it.
I say always a bridesmaid. We love you, Kate.
Kate, that's funny. Oh, look. Do you? He said, fuck this. Ain't nobody gonna take me down. Dude, he said, ain't nobody gonna stop this train. I'm staying on this goddamn. I'm staying on this goddamn banner twice. My dude, you can't help me. Just gifted 5.
Oh my gosh.
All point for gamer memberships.
Thank you. Do you okay? Not me.
Oh my God. Y'all know what's
Tell him, baby. I know. I'm going through it too.
But motherfucking welcome to the family of OG in the chat. Welcome our newest members, man. We appreciate each and every one of
Yeah,
y'all.
wildin'.
God damn, fucking broke boys wild. I see the homie No Sir got one. Golden Soak got one, or Golden Souk. Nate Johnson, the homie Web Dave, and Alfred.
Let's go.
Alfonte.
Welcome, you guys.
You. And of course,
thank you. Do you
our
okay?
boy, do you
Not
okay?
me.
Not me. Appreciate you, my dude.
And Vampiro, you going to PAX?
Do you not me with that $2 super chat says, did you see the Avowed Chia pet? It grows shrooms.
Oh my gosh, I saw that.
Yeah, I did see it. That's actually pretty
the
wild.
bear. Yes.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
That's pretty wild, actually. It's like, I don't know if you guys, I mean, obviously Will Broke Boy does, but excuse me, I don't know how many of you remember
the
Chia.
Oh my gosh.
Some weird
Are we old
shit.
for saying that shit? Feel
Well,
like that's like
technically it was Do You Not Me who said it. We're just
the
following up. You
the
know,
commercials. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was a rough time. That was a rough time for
yeah.
sure. Yeah.
But it is kind of gross though.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty.
Yeah.
It's pretty nasty.
It's pretty cool, but also like ill. What am I looking at here?
Mm-hmm.
That was wild.
Yeah, that was a time. You know what I'm saying? That was a time. But
oh wow, look at you, CMoney. You've upgraded.
CMoney got Chia pet hair.
You went from bald to I mean,
well, he's saying I grow it.
Like
but fun fact, it is grown, right? Everybody grows their hair.
Music. Hair.
What do you think is happening? You think everybody just replaces it with a centimeter at a time? Oh, that shit should have gone bigger by now. Let me throw some more hair on here. God damn it.
Shout out to Pragmatic. That's right. That's right. He says, not old, Doodle. We're seasoned.
Seasoned.
Yes.
I like that.
Yes.
I like that.
See, he knows. He knows about the chia. Yo.
Right, Better Eagle says, this is why I shut the door in my game room when I listen to this podcast. The random laughter will wake my kids.
That's dope. Man. I love that you guys are having fun with us. This is wow. You guys make me laugh so much.
Right, I don't have a fucking shiny dome. There's nothing shiny.
Wow.
God damn.
Wow, a dome. Right, you are. You better start packing for PAX. We're gonna see right you are over there.
How many of y'all going to PAX?
Yes.
Come on, PAX East.
You gotta let us know.
You guys all need to do it. What do you mean? How many times do I have hair?
He has hair. Look at those luscious locks.
Luscious locks.
Look at that.
Wow.
Locks. Wow, babe.
Luscious. Swish, swish. You know what I'm saying? Tusk. You don't know shit about Wicked, all right? You don't know shit about Wicked. That's for my girls. That's for my girls upstairs watching.
Gee, there's
because the hair is pushed down because of the beanie. Look. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yes, right, you are. It's called traveling.
Yeah.
All right? Pack your bags.
Get on your fucking tricycle. And fucking wheel your ass over here.
If you start pedaling now, you'll be here by then.
God damn it. Just keep going like the Dumb and Dumber. You know what I'm saying? To the fucking cold, the snow, fucking icicle, fucking nostril shit happening. You can do it. I can see you. Just have somebody on your back to piss on you while you're keep you warm. You know what I'm saying? Just gotta strap somebody back there.
To what? To piss on you?
Yeah, like Dumb and Dumber.
To keep it warm?
Keep them warm.
There are other ways to stay warm.
Not when you're on a tricycle out in the snow and the blizzard.
Why can't you get a
Well, I figure he doesn't want to stay balanced the whole time. You got a tricycle, 3 wheels. easier to control for long rides.
Oh my gosh. You know how hard that is for someone that's a regular height to get a fucking tricycle? They don't make adult tricycle, do they?
I don't think so. Maybe they do. Maybe they do.
Gosh.
Maybe they do.
Man.
Oh.
Wow, he ain't traveling. You know why? we're not that close. See, money. Wow.
Okay.
Damn. All right.
Okay.
Thanks for telling us. Fuck you. Look how shit changes.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
No, I meant for the pissing. It meant for the pissing.
It meant for the pissing. Somebody trying to piss on you?
Listen, you're gonna have to get a far fucking way from where you are to get that piss. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get somebody local. You gotta find a local pisser. You can't do the whole ride and then get it at the end.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you, Vinci,
my God.
for bringing us back.
Wait. No. We gotta finish this shit. Hold on, Vin. Keep adaptation.
See, would you piss on Doodle to keep her warm? Absolutely. Immediately. Head to toe. Okay? Head to toe. Right?
Oh, baby. Oh, yes, cascading down my face.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, Wally.
Definitely not Friday night, guys. What the fuck is happening here? Bro, too far. That's not necessary. Okay? That's not part of the guidebook of how to keep warm. No. There's a question asked to us, Pragmatic. Okay, we did not bring up the topic.
To keep warm, if
she was freezing,
I was freezing.
Yeah, I'm just saying, just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Just gotta keep it real.
Oh my gosh,
keep it real.
Oh man. Golden showers, says Coach. Listen, showers. If it saves a life, yes.
I'm all about saving lives. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh. Oh man, you guys are funny. Yo, Spartan, what's good?
Yo, Spartan in the building. What's up, man? All right, hold on. I gotta find the next one. That's hilarious.
Pragmatic says no Diddy, no R. Kelly.
No Diddy, no R. Kelly. Yo. No Diddy, no R. Kelly.
All right, where's Vin? Vin, we're back. Whew.
Go ahead, read what he's saying. I'm looking for this over here.
I don't know where your comment went. Hold on, I'll find it. Hold up. Oh, yes. Vince, he says, Marvel Rivals passes 40 million players. Meanwhile, Concord is dead. It's dead. It's gone. That's wild. That's wild. I haven't played it yet. Coach had brought it up. He said
he did bring it up.
and yeah, he said there were some bugs in there, and how is that? He says it's pure entertainment. Oh, we provide pure entertainment. Thank you, Coach. Thank you. How's Marvel, Coach?
What we do in private is way different than what we do in public. You know what I'm saying?
Pragmatic says, hashtag to each their own, hashtag no judgment here. Listen, again, save a life. Save a life. Piss on someone, save a life.
All right.
If you need to.
Piss on someone.
Don't just go around doing that shit, guys. You ready for us,
All right.
D?
Yeah.
All right. He's coming in.
I have the next one. Time. Let me get my time. Okay, here we go. Okay, Shuhei also had some comments on From Software, saying From Software didn't want to work on Demon Souls sequel with Sony because they were disappointed. Shuhei Yoshida said From Software was already working on the sequel, but they were so disappointed with how PlayStation treated them. We wanted to work with them again, but they passed on it.
Oh,
damn. So they said, the fuck we will. I mean, but that kind of just speaks on, so, and think about this for a second. Are you not seeing deja motherfucking vu right now? Like, are you not getting that feeling? Because they made Demon Souls with Sony, and then they said, the fuck we will. Years later, Sony deep throat so hard that they were like, fine, if you're really gonna go that deep, we'll make Bloodborne for you. And what has happened since 2014 when Bloodborne came out? Or 2015, 2014, I think. Fans begging Bloodborne 2. Come on, man, please. Bloodborne 2. Remaster Bloodborne 1. Come on, remaster Bloodborne, please. Give me a 60 FPS patch. Fuck it, just give me the patch. Nothing. No desire. Nada. What does that tell you? Sony's the same shit company that they were back when they made Demon Souls. Look at them. That game didn't do great, and they probably treated them like shit. And then what happened? From Software went on to make Elden Ring. Blew everybody's minds. And now Sony's back to guzzling. Are we gonna buy more Kawakawa for the anime? Okay. It's not for you, it's for anime. Yeah, that's wild. That's wild that that's something that happened, right? That they would treat them so shitty, and then look at what they did. They dropped Demon Souls, they changed it to Dark Souls, and created a whole fucking genre. Think about that. The Souls-like. They created the whole fucking genre of games. And you could have had that, but because you guys suck balls and are not a good company, this is what happened to you.
I mean, this is connect the dots, right? Because, like, here we go. Shuhei's just giving us a little taste. And again, you can apply it to anything else and anything that's fallen through from PlayStation. When it comes to this type of relationships, I think we've heard it before. It's just, it's wild to hear Shuhei again saying these things, and for him to give us like a clear example of something that took place, right? But again, people are not falling for their nonsense anymore. I feel like they've gotten a taste and they don't want to go back. Sega, again, they were the first ones to essentially kind of come out here and call them out, like, Xbox treats us better, right? We don't, they kind of broke that relationship they had with PlayStation. Remember, those Persona games were on PlayStation. And that dynamic, that relationship changed. And, they kind of saw the light and realized that there's better. A lot of these developers go ahead and deal with PlayStation because, again, I forget what Shuhei had mentioned, but obviously the box that is out there, right? The popular box, they have more boxes out there, but that doesn't always mean better, obviously, as we've seen in what we've learned, right? With when it comes to the games. But again, it's just crazy to hear things from someone that's been there from the beginning, and being kind of so transparent. I feel like he's only saying what he can say. Like he's trying not to go too far, but every time he speaks to someone, it's just taking that step further, you know?
Agreed.
Give it a year.
I mean, excuse me. I think just overall, this is, we're taking everything together, right? So everything that they like everything we've spoken about that Shu's kind of given us an insight to, you just see a company who is, lost, right? Like they can't build a relationship with these outside entities. What have we seen? All of these people have walked away.
Because the relationships were there,
gone.
see. The relationships were there. They abused them, right? They abused their power. Toxic positivity, we heard about that too, taking place in there. They abused their power. That's the problem. They burned the bridges. I feel like, they took advantage of the fact that the relationships were easy to come about.
Yep. And they just let it go to shit.
Mm-hmm.
They let it go to shit. And then they had, companies working on games, and they were setting them up for failure, right? Having Naughty Dog come to you and say, yo, we want to make this game, you greenlighting that game without understanding what it was going to take to continue making that game after the fact. Excuse me. That's a failure on Sony.
Mm-hmm.
That's not an Xbox. I'm sorry. That's not a PlayStation failure. That's a failure. That's not a Naughty Dog failure. It's a failure on Sony. It's a failure on PlayStation for greenlighting a game that they knew they weren't going to be able to maintain and keep spending money on in the long run, right?
But I do have to say, and we've talked about the amount of games that they've canceled, the money that is just tossed out the window. Like, it's crazy canceling these games. They've already invested in them. That has to, it seems so lightly taken. Are they not taking the measurements that, like, are they not going ahead and they've gotten so cocky that they've pre-approved games that were not supposed to be worked on and just wasted that money? Like what happened? Did they think that, has this been a reality check? Did they think that the developers were just going to always be there to support their nonsense? Like, are they that arrogant that they figure God of War not meant to be a multiplayer thing, but we're just going to make it a thing, and even if it doesn't make sense, they're just going to go ahead and buy it because it's God of War?
Yeah.
I don't know what the heck took place here. And based on the way that, again, they treat these relationships that they have been so fortunate to have, and the people at over at PlayStation, their studios, it shows that this is not, it all goes hand in hand. It goes hand in hand.
This was not the plan.
This is not, no.
And they are now falling all over themselves trying to figure out how to fucking fix it. And it's like, I think it's
too late. I think it's too late. When you have these rooted situations taking place, when you have people in there that, can't play nice, that can't appreciate the position that they're in, and that they think that, everything else out there they get to control, right? Or they get to control the narrative. This ripples all the way down to the media, right? And the way that they have them at their disposal, essentially. We always say that they don't come out here with PlayStation shortcomings. They don't call them out. They don't write articles about any of this nonsense that takes place over there. They keep attacking Xbox, whether there's a reason to attack or not. But like, you are in that position when you have everything at your disposal, the relationships, you have the media on your side. These awards, right? Somehow the Metacritic score, it's like everything, it's working for you, and you find a way to screw all that up. How? How? Did you think you were bigger than you were? Like, what happened here? How do you let all of that slip away? It's crazy. It's crazy to go ahead and kind of burn it all down, because as much as the moves that Xbox have been making have had them, you know, out there looking crazy and desperate and reacting in a way in which they should have kind of taken a moment to regroup. But in order for there to be a regrouping, you had to have a functional group of people that empowered each other, that worked together, that can go ahead and figure out how to move forward and what are the better steps to take. And there's just a lack of leadership there and a lack of togetherness when it comes to PlayStation. They couldn't figure out how to move forward. How do you let it all slip away, CMoney? You have the media on your side. These awards, the freaking the scores, right? Like, how do you let this slip away?
I think lack of leadership and talent, and ultimately having a group of creative people who can do a good job. I think Sony had enough money in all the previous generations, and the end of PlayStation 4 really was a big investment for them, and they thought that they would be bigger or they would sell more, and this is where it's catching up to them. Okay, the size of their company was cool back when the games cost less. Now, in order for them to maintain the trajectory that they put in place, that they showed the PlayStation people and showed the Xbox people who were curious enough to say, okay, I'll go buy a PlayStation so I can play a couple of these games that are worth it to me. They can't afford it anymore. They can't. Their numbers, the scale of what they as Sony, fuck PlayStation. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, the buck stops at PlayStation. When the entity of Sony has not grown at the same rate and scale that the cost of these games are growing and the risk that's involved with making these games, when they don't line up, this is where you have the problem.
Now, these games are expensive to make. Yes, but you look at the budget and you think of a game like Spider-Man 2 or God of War Ragnarok, right? And you see how much money went into that. I can't justify it. I don't understand it.
Like how much they made off of it?
How much money went into that shit?
Oh, they spent, bro. How you gonna have a game cost more than like their movie counterparts?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And make less money. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, understand, like Spider-Man and Venom, they've made billion-dollar movies. You're saying, like, where they made that much money,
yep,
right? Like, those are huge wins for them. And they didn't spend nearly as much as they spent on Spider-Man, the video game. They didn't make $1 billion off of Spider-Man, the video game. You know what I'm saying? It's just not what happened. I heard a pony. I don't remember who it was.
Boy.
And I think it might have been.
This should be good. This should be good.
It might have been a bigger pony or somebody with a platform, either on Twitter or on YouTube. But I think I read it on Twitter. But I don't remember if it was a YouTube person or a bigger Twitter person. And they try to say that first party is commutative, right? So when they spend $300 million on Spider-Man and $200 million on God of War, it doesn't matter if those don't make the money back. If they make Astrobot, and they spent 20 million on that, and then they sell 1 million copies at $70, so they made 70 million. That's all that matters, right? That win, that win is what matters. You can't worry about all of them. You have to lump them into just one idea, and it's like, no, man, like, no, that's not how this shit works. Every game is responsible for what it brings in. Now, Xbox has made their business in a certain way where they have the games that they know are going to make a lot of money.
Yep.
And then they know there's games that are going to make some good money. And then they know games that are for just the creativity of the industry and the health of the industry to keep things moving forward and trying new things that are smaller, cost less, going to make less, but they still have their place, right? PlayStation used to have that exact scenario. They had their big hitters that were going to sell a lot when they dropped them. They had medium titles that did well, not crazy. And then they had those curious, unique, like niche games that, although they didn't sell in a large number, they still created an essence of PlayStation that made you feel like, oh man, they're still in it for the love of the game, right? Like they're still in it for the creativity. They're still in it to keep the creatives working and have them, make something unique and different. But they don't have that. They got rid of all of that. All they have are their big games, supposedly. Supposedly they have their big games, and then they've hired a bunch of small studios to try to make live service games. They canceled most of them. I mean, it's a world where I'm so thankful that we don't have to deal with over on Xbox. And
no, because listen, I can't imagine any galloper, right, trusting the fact that any of these games are going to make it out. I feel like they're freaking nuts when they're out there saying, no, they're working on games and we're going to get, like, do you understand that they've canceled a ridiculous amount of games in the past 3 years? Nothing is guaranteed. And they've done this knowing that people already invested on their box with no care.
Agreed.
Irresponsibly. Like
Agreed.
At some point, like something has to go ahead and come out, right? Like you can't just keep on canceling shit. I don't know, man. That show they had was weak. That was crazy. One freaking game, one first party game. Come on, man.
That was embarrassing.
That's wild. You've talked about other things. Those things should have been there. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But I mean, they may be on the chopping block.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move forward from this, because we have to get to the main topic. But we're not going to spend too crazy time on it. But I do want to at least talk about it, what it means overall. Let me take my chapter. I do have it here. So go here. Okay. So I'm going to line it up right there. That'll be perfecto. Okay. And I don't know if you guys have already seen it or heard about it, but it's exciting. So I want to bring up the wire posts from Xbox, and we will, go through it, discuss it, and see what everybody thinks, see what we think, and we'll keep it moving. So I have here, this is Xbox's big new initiative that they just revealed to the world. It's called MUSE, and it's a generative AI model for gameplay. All right. So there's a video on it. Let's read it. because the video goes like it's a little deeper as far as like the technical aspects of it. I think, and then I think Phil keeps trying to bring it back to like, yeah, but let's talk simple. What does it mean? I think that's better handled in the write-up.
Okay.
So all right. So it says in nearly every corner of our lives, the buzz about AI is impossible to ignore. It's destined to revolutionize how we work, learn, and play. For those of us immersed in the world of gaming, whether as players or creators, the question isn't just how AI will change the game, but how it will ignite new possibilities. Now, I just pausing right there for a second. If you guys remember back when we had the leak of Xbox for during the trial, right? We got their whole plan, their roadmap, all this shit, right? And we saw the next gen conversation. And the next gen conversation, one of the things that was in there was talking about AI and enabling never before seen or experienced possibilities or whatever. Like there's a line in there where they literally talk about this, where and I don't know if anybody in the chat if anybody in the chat remembers the exact thing, but they bring it up. It's in that leaked document. They literally talk about, you know, that the system's going to allow for things that have never been thought of, you know, before.
Okay.
So the fact that they're bringing it up here again is showing you like they've been working on this for a long time, right? This is not just, they didn't just wake up, like they had a plan in place.
They didn't wake up and say AI is popping.
Yeah, let's just let's see what Muse. There's a musing. Hold on.
I'm
Drop
up to
the
something.
and the ing. We got Muse. No. All right. So it says at Xbox, we're all about using AI to make things better and more fun for players and game creators. We want to bring more games to more people around the world and always stay true to the creative vision and artistry of game developers. We believe generative AI can boost this creativity and open up new possibilities. We're excited to announce a generative AI breakthrough published today in the journal Nature and announced by Microsoft Research that shows this potential to open up new possibilities, including, and this is going to be something I think exciting for a lot of us, the opportunity to make older games accessible to future generations of players across new devices and in new ways. Again, go back to Sarah Bond.
Yep. Biggest technological leap.
She had the meeting and she said that we're going to have the biggest technological leap in ever, right? And for the next console. And later on, a different time, she talked about putting a team together to focus on future, like forward capability.
Yep.
Forward capability, not backwards compatible, right? And there's two, like, now we didn't know what that meant. We just lumped that in with backwards compatibility, right? We just assumed, because again, we couldn't think about how, you know, we were thinking checkers, they're thinking chess, right? So we're thinking, okay, she's just trying to be fancy. She's saying that, you know, the new system's going to be able to play the old games, right? Sure, but it's how it's done that's the question, right? So if it's a capability of the box where they're making sure, okay, it's backwards compatible, so it has to be able to run a 360 game through emulation like this, a series game like this, or whatever. No, what they were talking about, what she was talking about, again, seeing the vision, the biggest technological leap, was that they were going to go ahead and it was going to allow for older games to be accessible to future generations through AI. So it wasn't taking your console, making it backwards compatibility. It's literally taking the old games and bringing them forward. Making them forward compatible. And one of the, I don't think I saved it, or I might have saved it on the other account, which pisses me off.
And that's amazing for our investment, right? Because if we already spend money on these games, right, this is a great thing for us.
Absolutely.
But you know, it also, and you brought up how long they've been working on this, and you know, we were talking about the box and people brought up how there are things in there they're not even putting to use. But this is why these things need to be in these boxes, right? Because of the way that they're going to be moving forward. I believe it was something AI that is in the box that they were complaining that they're not even putting them to use or something like that. And it's like, you don't know what they have planned. This can all be tied in with what they're planning to do moving forward, right? So it needs it in order for it to function with the next box.
Agreed. I mean, again, it's just so much that we don't know because we don't, the way we think about it is not the way that they're thinking about it, right? Like we don't know the limits, right? So our brains will only allow us to say, all right, this sounds doable, where they're like, fuck what sounds doable. We're pushing shit forward. We're pushing through. You know, pause on this. They also announced a fucking supercomputer that they came up with, a super chip or some shit, and they like created a new matter. Like they literally are doing like one of the examples one of them put was like having the power in your phone or in your palm of more than every computer in the world put together right now.
That's wild.
Like that's crazy, right? Like they're doing big things. They've been working on that for 17 years, right? Like they're moving shit forward. Microsoft is a beast, and Xbox has all the benefits of what Microsoft is doing.
For sure. It goes hand in hand, and these are the benefits. And we're going to start.
Microsoft Research who did this.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So this wasn't Xbox research. This is not something that Xbox
figured
was working
out on their own. Yeah.
This is Microsoft coming up with tech and Xbox saying, how can we use it?
Yep.
Right. How can we incorporate it work for us?
Yeah.
All right. So they continue.
Faro, what's good?
Pharaoh in the building. What's up, fam? Okay. So how they get but how Night News possibilities. Did I read this whole thing? Where did I stop? Did I read? I definitely.
Yeah, you did. You did.
Yeah, more people around the world. Yep. All right. Including the opportunity. Okay. So that shows its potential to open up new possibilities, including the opportunity to make older games accessible to future generations of players across new devices and in new ways. Oh, the example I was going to say, I thought I had it clicked, but I didn't, or saved. Somebody put out a tweet and they had a picture of LA Noire.
Yes.
It's a Rockstar game. He's a detective in the 50s or whatever. And right next to that, they had an image of AI taking that game and not just upscaling it, but giving it like a new coat of paint. And it looked amazing. Like imagine a world where like developers can take their old games, not spend crazy money trying to update it for today's time, but instead use this system to help bring back an old game, make it work today, and then obviously they can dive in and fine tune it.
Yeah,
as opposed to
tweak,
have to go too crazy with it, right? Like this will open up, new revenue streams for people without having to spend a ton of money. They get to sell these games again, right? Like these are
this is amazing news for PlayStation.
I know.
I feel like this is their space where they will be living in now.
Well, they like to bring back games that are 2 years old, right?
Yes.
We're talking about games that
but
nobody has interest in.
Like
right?
even their old ass games.
Well, think about it. There's certain, like, no matter how you cut it, there's going to be games that Microsoft's just going to say, no, we're not going to spend millions of dollars to bring this old ass game forward because it's not worth the money, right? Whereas if this worked out the way they were hoping it would, they can have most of that work done by AI and then just clean it up and put it out. Like these games that people might like, fucking Banjo, right? Like people keep talking about that shit and they're not gonna fucking make it, right?
Instead of making it, polish the shit out of it,
make it new, right? Bring it back, update it, get AI. I don't know. I mean, it's but let's keep reading. Let's not.
Big Miz was good.
Big Mig's in the building. What's up, fam? All right. So it says introducing MUSE, a generative AI model for gameplay ideation. In partnership with Xbox Game Studios Ninja Theory. What's that sound?
Don't know.
Is that coming through? Are you guys hearing the sound?
I don't know if it's a computer.
Do you hear something?
I did. It's fading. I think it was the computer.
The
No.
computer was making a sound.
So it's not the stream.
It's not the stream.
I thought it was the computer.
Hey, Cuco.
Hey, Google.
That makes more sense. That makes more sense. Okay.
Look what Big Miss did. He
Yeah,
bought
yeah.
Cuco.
Yeah. No. That makes sense. All right. So, in partnership with
Concord.
Xbox Game Studios Ninja Theory, which I love that they work with Ninja Theory because Ninja Theory is fucking amazing.
Yes.
Right. So if you're gonna do some shit next gen, you do it with Ninja Theory. Microsoft Research, again, Microsoft Research, not Xbox Research. Microsoft Research developed a world and human action model, wham, named MUSE, a first of its kind generative AI model trained on Ninja Theory's multiplayer battle arena game, Bleeding Edge. You know what's funny? Remember when Demo was live on the show and he put on Bleeding Edge and he got into a match? Can you imagine if that was just the AI play?
AI players just rocking out.
It's just because they figured nobody's gonna go back and play this game. They're like using it during leaving it live.
I mean, you never know.
That'd be hilarious.
That would be funny, but possible.
That'd be real fucking funny. All right. Bleeding Edge. Ninja Theory and Microsoft Research are both based in Cambridge, which made collaboration easy and led to the use of Bleeding Edge for this research. What's groundbreaking about MUSE is its detailed understanding of the 3D game world, including game physics and how the game reacts to players' controller actions. This allows the model to create consistent and diverse gameplay rendered by AI, demonstrating a major step toward generative AI models that can empower game creators. Microsoft Research initially set out to explore how generative AI models can support new experiences, focusing on developing AI capabilities that could allow game developers to ideate and expand upon their work in new ways. To accomplish that, they interviewed 27 global game creators from indies to AAA game studios to make sure the research was shaped by the people who would use it. To allow other research teams and game developers to explore the model and experiment with its capabilities, MUSE, its model weights, sample data, and interactive interface are now all available on Azure AI Foundry. So not only are they making this, but they're also putting it out there so that people can join in and enhance it and make it happen even faster, which is wild. You know, Sony already signed up for that shit.
Oh, for sure.
They're like, Sony.PlayStation@gmail.com. Okay. Let me stop. I was gonna say some crazy shit for a password, and now I don't want to say it because it would have been too far. But yes,
1, 2, 3, 4.
probably.
Everybody hacks their shit.
That's true. So this here are a bunch of images or little gifs of little clips of what was created through the AI. And
this is crazy, dude. This is crazy.
It is.
This is gonna trim down the prices, though. We were just talking about how expensive games have become
to make, right?
And this is definitely, once mastered, is going to go ahead and cut back how much money goes towards these games. Man,
it's true. Be easy, Spartan. Appreciate you, homie.
Good night.
So what MUSE means for gaming. Although it's still early, this model research is pushing the boundaries of what we thought was possible. We are already using MUSE to develop a real-time playable AI model trained on other first-party games. And we see potential for this work to one day benefit both players and game creators, from allowing us to revive nostalgic games to faster creative ideation. Okay, so let me tell you that I haven't read this, but that's exactly what I just said. Nostalgic games, the games that they don't want to bother with, that they don't want to fucking spend the money on because no one's gonna
buy them. But if you go ahead and give them the old game looking fresh,
looking
just,
fresh,
you
put it
know,
right in the Game Pass,
a
still
little
sell it
dress up.
for cheap for people to go
That's
buy.
wild.
Dude, that's fucking fire, bro. That's fucking fire. Says today, countless classic games tied to aging hardware are no longer playable by most people. Thanks to this breakthrough, we are exploring the potential for MUSE to take older back catalog games from our studios and optimize them for any device. This is some crazy shit, dude.
It really is. Obviously, they're gonna have to go ahead and do quality control, make sure everything is smooth. And that is also going
but eventually they'll have AI that's separate from this AI
that does
the
for
quality
them. Yes,
control on top of it and just keeps its own series of
that's
checks
also
and balances.
going, but the process again, you know, we talk about how instead of fighting AI, which is something that is inevitable, you have to figure out how to work AI because you still need someone there and you need people to go ahead and kind of polish and supervise and everything else. This is going to be the same process. Yeah, obviously eventually there are going to be programs created that are going to go ahead and kind of do the polishing and the look over as well. This is crazy, man. I feel like we're talking about a future that's right around the corner.
Agreed. It's really dope that they're working on this. So it says we believe this could radically change how we preserve and experience classic games in the future and make them accessible to more players. To imagine that beloved games lost to time and hardware advancement could one day be played on any screen with Xbox is an exciting possibility for us. Another opportunity we are exploring is how MUSE can help game teams prototype new gameplay experiences during the creative process and introduce new content, taking games players already love and enabling our developers to inject new experiences for them to enjoy, or even enable you to participate in the creation process. We'll create opportunities for people to participate in this exploration, starting with short interactive AI game experiences for you to try on Copilot Labs very soon. There's still so much for us to discover. We can't wait to share more. So they're not only doing this shit internally, but they're going to make these small little things and say, you know what? Let's put this out there and see what people think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man.
That's wild.
That's fucking fire. That's fucking fire. Let me get the homie. Oh shit, I didn't even see this, man. Wow. Damn, that was a while ago too. My dude. Forza motherfucking legend, bro. I did not see this.
Let's go.
Thank you, homie, for being here, man. Thank you for that $2 super chat player. Says just wanted to show love to the best Xbox show.
Oh, appreciate you,
thank
love.
you, fam. Appreciate you,
Forza. Thank you.
Appreciate you, homie. My bro,
Big Mid,
motherfucking gaming with that $5 super chat. Appreciate you, homie. Says this is going to give PlayStation a reason to remake Ghost of Tsushima and Stella Cheeks. Laughing my ass off. MBG and DCG creaming their panties. Mama bichos. Yo, I mean, it is. If they take this, this is what's gonna be able to happen, right? I think what's gonna happen though is that the world is gonna suss it out, right? Like if you're doing this shit on, like they're gonna have to label it, right? Like Microsoft or however is used, it's still through Azure.
Yeah.
So if they're using that to like fucking remake or remaster one of these games that just came out not too long ago, they're gonna have to say, hey, this is how we did it, and people are gonna be like, bitch. Like this game still just came out. I don't want to rebuy the game no matter how the fuck you made it.
Yeah.
Right. The beauty of what Xbox is doing is they're thinking long term, like long time ago shit, right? Original Xbox games, all these things. Like, how can we do it? Remember, there were still a lot of games that couldn't come over due to like things not working in the game. And again, this is even much more elaborate than just, hey, now it's playable. It could be playable with upgraded visuals and all that shit just through the AI. I mean, we saw, if you're watching Nvidia's fucking their big CES thing, and what they're doing with AI is crazy too. So like there's a there is a kind of race to the top of AI, right? Like this is what's happening. Nvidia's going all in on it. Xbox clearly all in on it, right? Like that's just the reality of what it is. So this is huge, man. This is huge. I think it's gonna, in Xbox's hands, them being the shepherds of this, them being the ones making this happen, motherfuckers just made a super computer that fits in the palm of your hand that's more powerful than every fucking computer in the world combined. Like these are the people we want pushing shit forward for us. Right?
Yeah. I mean, again, I do feel you're right. I feel like this is a race to see who gets there first and who's going to do it better. This is going to be insane. Again, inevitable. This is just where we're heading. There's no stopping it. So,
and we know they're responsible
mhm.
with shit, because the easiest way to see is like go check out like Copilot, the image Copilot shit, like their generative images. Like Twitter has Grok, right? And Microsoft has,
their own,
their own that you can make pictures. I used
Mhm.
to use it. I stopped using it because it's pretty restrictive.
Yeah.
Like they don't let you make anything that is like even possible to be like copyrighted type deal. Like you can't use people, you can't name things, and it's just like, it's limiting, but that's because they're being protective of it,
Mhm.
right?
They're cautious.
Like
Yeah,
they could
for sure.
obviously just open up the fucking restrictions and say
Mhm.
make whatever the fuck you want, and that's what will happen. But they're being cautious with it. So if you're gonna trust anyone with the future of AI and what they're gonna allow to take place here, they're the ones that I would fucking trust. But before we do that, goddamn, our boy, big motherfucking Migs,
Yo, let's
back.
go. Big Miss,
And
thank
he
you
went
so
ahead and
much,
gifted
bro.
5 on point
Thank
for gamer
you.
memberships, man.
That's
That
so
is
dope of you, bro.
super dope of you, bro. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you.
Y'all know what to do.
Tell him, baby.
Put the motherfucking welcome to the family emoji in the chat. Welcome our newest members, man. We appreciate each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all for rocking out. I see the homie Loki 478. I see Ian Glenn. I see Potato Station Pro is garbage.
Whoa.
I see EJ Jackson.
Yes.
Oh boy. And a bomb 414.
Okay. Welcome, you guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, Big Miss.
Appreciate y'all for being here. And of course, Big Migs, our dude, man. Our brother. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
Thank
right
you,
around the corner. Saturday is right around the corner.
It is. It is. Absolutely. What Saturday?
Members shows.
Oh, shit. That's right. Sorry. Yes. Now that
late.
you're members, make sure you're at the show, bro. Saturday morning, bright and early. We have a good time talking that shit, having fun. It's a great time. Big Mids, appreciate you, fam.
Thank you, Big Miss.
All right.
Gracias.
Okay. Now, Xbox's approach to generative AI says Xbox has been innovating with AI and machine learning for decades, including in partnership with Microsoft Research, constantly working to find ways to delight players and harness new computing capabilities to bring creative visions to life. While AI isn't new to gaming, we're now seeing an acceleration of generative AI research, both within Microsoft and across the broader technology community. We believe it's important to shape how these new generative AI breakthroughs can support our industry and game creation community in collaborative and responsible way. For Xbox, game creators will always be the center of our overall AI efforts. We believe there is a space for traditional game development and future generative AI technologies that serve as an extension of creative work and offer novel experiences. As part of this, we have empowered creative leaders here at Xbox to decide on the use of generative AI. There isn't going to be a single solution for every game or project, and the approach will be based on the creative vision and goals of each team. They're going to be having haters, right? Like you're going to have somebody who makes something dope with like AI as a part of it, and they're going to be like, those motherfuckers use the AI. It's like, bitch. If it's dope, it's dope. I don't give a fuck. Figure it out. Out. All right. And then this is the wrap up. Says, what's ahead? AI experiences from Xbox. As we look ahead, we're focused on how AI can address the barriers and frictions to playing and developing games. This means that we'll share our AI product innovation earlier on, providing opportunities for players and creators to experiment with and co-build new AI features and capabilities with us. This allows us to make sure that our AI innovations address real problems and add new value to creating or playing with Xbox. To develop tools that are used in ways that benefit everyone, our innovation will continue to be built on our commitment to responsible AI and dedication to developing AI solutions guided by 6 principles: fairness, reliability and safety, privacy and security, inclusiveness, transparency, and accountability. You can expect more exciting announcements this year about how we are using AI to empower game creators and provide the best possible player experience across all devices. Stay tuned for more updates ahead of GDC 2025 on Xbox Wire and our AI resource hub as we continue to shape the future of gaming supported by AI. That's really dope. I think the so GDC is going to be big this year.
Yeah,
for Xbox, as far as not obviously not games, but like I mean making the games, telling us what's coming. Man, are we gonna get sneak peeks as to like what the tech is gonna be?
that's possible. This is crazy.
console?
This is the thing, and anybody. This is why they're so confident moving forward. Let the box speak for itself. Like they are not messing around, dude. I feel like they're just look at Philly Phil.
I'm not playing it. I'm playing it, but while we talk, there will be words on the screen. Go ahead. Sorry.
Damn, Phil's getting old, huh? But he's
57, bro.
getting it together. But yeah, they are not messing around when it comes to moving forward. I have to say, I feel like if this was PlayStation, they would have kept this to themselves. Like no one would freaking know about it. They're being so open about what they've got going on. It's crazy. This is wild that we're here. I think this is for me, we've heard about AI and all this other nonsense, but like this is like futuristic. You know what I mean?
It is.
It's just
not
it
like
kind of hits
basic.
you.
It's like real shit.
Yeah.
Like we're heading towards that future
Yeah.
that we did not that we saw in movies that we thought were never going to happen. But honestly, like between this for gaming and that supercomputer shit, excuse me, for real life, like you're talking medicine, all this stuff, it's going to be able to really try to like learn all this shit. Broke boy, good night, man. Appreciate
Good night,
you, fam.
love.
Thank you for rocking. Brothers Grimm says Phil's the same age as me.
Nice.
That's it, bro. That's what it takes. The homies.
Yes, he lost a lot of weight really fast, and I feel like now he's kind of coming into
I think he's gaining a little bit more back.
Yeah.
I think it's Ozempic.
That's possible.
Yeah. Save the culo. Right?
Save the
right, big. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Big Miss. You got to make it a PAX. He's right by.
He is right by.
Yeah.
We need to get everybody in a PAX, man.
Yes. Jersey Boy should be over there too.
Facts.
He wants Ozempic ban.
Yeah, that's a I mean, listen, I guess it works, right? I'm just saying with this whole AI thing, like this is so much bigger than just like what we can even think about. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like this is going to do a lot of great stuff. Like, I mean, dude, if this tech can shave off, 2 years of production because they don't have to keep reiterating on bullshit that they just want to be able to work on quick. I mean, if we can get gaming back to a 3-year cycle with the help of AI, 3 years, and you got fucking are like cranking out new games. Like, dude, can you imagine Xbox with 40 plus studios? Okay,
dude,
on a 3-year cycle. That means you could literally have 13 games a year out of first party. We're not even talking like splitting up devs. You know what I'm saying?
But we were just, it's crazy. We've been talking about how many games are releasing just this year. If they freaking pump these up and these games are coming out even faster,
it's true,
dude, that will be crazy.
I mean, it would change everything.
It would,
right? It would change everything, where you are now getting into a position where number one, cost drastically reduced, right?
absolutely.
Because time is the motherfucker, right? When you spend fucking 5, 6, 7, 8 years making a game because of a thing that you thought you were going to get to work and you never can get it to work, or you got it to work but it was a shit idea, so you have to start over. This AI is going to be able to fucking handle all
filter things out,
right? Start making that process quicker. Bro, it'll be crazy, man. The industry can get back to stability, right?
It could.
Like, you don't have to have fucking Batman take 5 years to come out. Now
Grand
that they
Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto, right? Honestly, I feel like Grand Theft Auto takes long even with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just put so much content in there, it's insane. But I mean, dude, AI, like, I don't want to miss out on the benefits to gaming because of people's fear of it doing somebody else's job or some bullshit like that. It's like, yo, it is going to do somebody else's job, like a job that maybe they would have hired somebody else for. But the problem is they just wouldn't have done it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a 1-for-1. It's not a, hey, let's go hire this person to work on this thing. It's, hey, we weren't going to be able to do this because of the budget, but with AI,
okay, there you go.
It can get done now because it's not something that we could have done.
I think that's the thing, right? I think when it comes to budget, when we're looking at a situation where they're looking to see how they can cut back, right? I feel like this is going to allow room for others to be a part of the industry, right? I think that it would make it more accessible for people and to make games. And it would, again, with the pricing, the budgets and everything that goes into it, I feel like this is a world where people like PlayStation can go ahead and figure things out, right? If down the line.
Yep. Agree. Mr. Kima brings up this technology
Mr.
would
Kima,
definitely.
what's
What's up,
good?
fam? Thank you for being here, brother. This technology would definitely help Square develop quicker role-playing games.
Yep.
And they wouldn't have to fucking deem everything a failure because they took so fucking long to make this
to figure it out. Yeah.
Like, sometimes. I mean, look, I appreciate what, like over here. Where'd he go? Power Boss, my dude. Thank you for being here, brother. Says the worry is firing good developers without the devs. The AI tech is nearly useless. Well, I mean, you answered your own question, right? Without the devs, the AI tech is nearly useless. So they have to keep the devs around for the AI to still function properly for them, right? They still need somebody doing it. But that being said, like I again, I get it, and I'm not saying I don't think firing is an issue. I mean, listen, you're going to be a shitty company. Like, you're a shit company if you're saying I'm going to go ahead and fire good developers.
So I think
without the devs. Hold on, wait, real quick. Let me just, because my mind is going to forget it. This is one thing that I kind of get a little, like, I feel strongly about. Somebody I saw on Twitter. This guy is a solo dev. Okay, it's a solo dev, and he's working on this game. The game looks cool, right? It's an indie game. It looks cool by itself. But he wants to make an intro movie, right?
Okay.
So he put a clip out there and say, hey, what do you guys think of this? And it's an AI made clip.
Okay.
Right? So it's his ideas, everything that he wants in there, but AI produced it for him. And people giving him shit. And it's like, bro, like, yeah. People saying, just go hire a person to make this shit. The point
is that,
like, motherfucker,
can't.
Where's the money? Where's the money? Money doesn't fucking come from imagination.
But that's the problem. Like, sometimes that's a perfect example of someone who may have devoted his entire life into a game, right? And then going ahead and it needs this or that to go ahead and finish it, and they don't have the funds to go ahead and do that. And they may have to not release the game, or release it and it not be as good as he imagined it could be, or people may not receive it well because things are lacking.
So
I think this
okay,
allows for people to go ahead, and again, these smaller developers as well. But when it comes to a big company, listen, you're still going to need people to go ahead and be there, and
it is
to assist. Go ahead.
so
Get your
I
thought
just
out,
because
you
I'm
tend
still
to forget.
yeah. So the point that I'm making is like somebody like us, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do? We have these thumbnails, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we go and we use fucking AI to make these thumbnails. And I sit there and I fucking go and put in a command and
It
get
takes
an image. And
time.
I'm like, that's not what I'm looking for 100%. And I'm changing this. Hey, can we do this? Let's do this. And the same way if I was sitting with a fucking artist, the difference is I can't afford to fucking have an artist on the fucking beck and call. Like these people, they pay these people to do these thumbnails for them. And it's like, okay, cool for you, right? But I can't sit here and do that shit, right? Like it's just what it is. So it's like we can't stop progression because of fear of what it's gonna do. Like again, like we've seen this so many times, like countless times in everything, every stage of advancement in humanity has come to the same fucking situation. Before cars came, there was fucking horse and fucking buggy, and they were pissed that cars were made. But guess what, bitch? We needed fucking cars, right? But go take your ass back to that time, and it'll be a group of people saying, fuck those cars. They're going to be the death of us. We're not going to live. Every job's going to be gone. It's like, no, it's just new jobs. Maybe your old ass skill is not going to apply to this job. Maybe you got to go learn some shit to do this new job, or get a new fucking job. The point is that we can't stop this shit, man. We have to let these people fucking do what they do. They move things forward. They're looking ahead. They're looking at the future of what things are going to be, and they're creating that fucking future. Like I want them to take some shit like this and go fucking wild. Do it. Make a whole game just by the AI. Let's see what the fuck that looks like. Because I promise you, if they put a dope ass game out and it trailer looks hot, you open it up, play the game, looks amazing. Conversations are dope. Combat is fire. This and that, just amazing. And then the screen goes dark and says, this was made 100% by AI. Ain't nobody gonna fucking say, fuck this game. It's amazing, but I'm not gonna play it because AI made it.
Yeah.
No. There's room for just like there's room for AAA games, there's room for indie games. There'll be room for people who use AI to make the bulk of their game or whatever the fuck it is.
This is wild because Amit Kumar was in the chat. I don't know if he's still there, but I know he watches The Circle as well. And they used an AI to go ahead and pretend to be one of the contestants. Yep. And it got pretty far.
Yeah.
It got pretty far.
Well, no, nobody got it. Right? It just revealed itself at the end.
Okay.
Yeah, there was just a certain cutoff point where they just said it's revealed.
That's wild.
So yeah, I mean, look,
the way it generates everything and like kind of
what it is, man.
Yeah.
Like I'm just I don't like this narrative that people have out there that we're supposed to live in fucking fear of new shit. First of all, I know the day that the AI gods come to take over, they're going to look fondly over at On Point because they're going to know that we've been keeping it 100 with them the entire time. Okay. Ain't nobody talking shit here. They're going to scan all your chats, all your fucking, your videos, talking shit about them. And they're going to be like, yo, you guys are all dead. You guys over there, CMoney, Doodle, you're cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, just remember that. Play the long game. Remember, you might not like it, but it's coming. You need to know. But again, I mean, honestly, this is real shit. This is real shit. This is dope shit. I'm very excited.
The only way to save yourselves when this happens is to become a member and make it seem like you've been with us on this AI talk all along.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard. The members are safe. That's the deal we worked out so far.
With AI.
That's it.
That's wild.
Oh
man.
But yeah.
This is crazy. Again, it just shows you how far we've come. It's hard to process that we're at this point. It just, again, it leaves more room for people to be able to do their thing and kind of not have to have a ridiculous amount of funds to go ahead and figure these things out. And I'm sure that this is going to apply to much more than just video games as they continue to move forward with it. This is crazy, man. It's wild.
Agreed. All right, guys. I think that was a fun discussion.
Meet the Cheater says he's been pro AI since birth.
That's right. That's right. Let them know. Start putting that shit out.
Start putting those comments in.
It'd be awesome. That's right, Scorpio. Put it out there.
AI with heart emojis. You know.
Agreed.
They scan through that shit quick.
They watch. They know. They know. They ain't fucking around. Guys, thank you so much for rocking out with us, man. We appreciate y'all. I know we started late, but we had a good time, man. Thank you for rocking out. Guys, remember, we will be back tomorrow night with the night shift Let's All Gaming at 8 p.m. Eastern time with our homies, Demo Flow Gaming.
Yes.
It's going to be a good time, man. Thank you guys so much for rocking out with us, man. Listen, members, if you don't come tomorrow, remember Saturday morning, we're going to be live with our member-only show.
Right, yours. Set your alarm.
Set the alarm right you are. I'm tired of this shit.
Yes.
Okay? Tired of this shit. We do a call-in. You need to call in with your beanie. All right? That's it. We ain't fucking around. Guys, thank you all again, man. Shout out to everyone who super chatted, man. You guys are awesome. Thank you to everyone who became a member, everybody who gifted a membership. Of course, we had our boy Big Miss Gaming go ahead and gift 5 memberships.
Thank you, Big Miss.
Everybody on Patreon and on YouTube memberships that support us. We appreciate y'all. Of course, our elite members, the homie Big Boy Mike, Dark Angelic, and our inner circle member, our boy Big Mix Gaming, man. We appreciate you. And remember that the first 3 people in the chat were our homies E-Ranks, Dova360, and We Need Kills. Woo! Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here, man. And of course, the first super chat of the day was from our boy Raiden Blade at that $2. And the biggest super chat was Do You K Now Me at $10. And gifted memberships, Do You K Now Me has gone ahead and retained the title for the night with 6 gifted. So he kept his name on the board twice.
See, because it's Do You K Now Me.
Twice.
He wanted it there twice.
Give and take. You know
give and take. Give and take.
All right, y'all. With that, we're going to go ahead and end the show the way we end every single show. Doodle.
Yes.
We're done.
We are.
Until next time.
You're intruding.
You're intruding.